Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, welcome. Welcome. If you can see me, hello. It's not showing I'm live yet my side. Just wait for it to come on. There we go. Let me just check I've got sound. There we go. I've got sound. Okay, welcome. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels. And this is a live Q&A with me today on the Super Saturday. Welcome wherever you're joining me from today. And if you are watching this back with me later as a replay, welcome. All you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. And if you are with me live today, just be aware there is some noise outside. It's early here in the UK today. It's not even 10 to 8 in the morning yet. And there's banging going on down the road. They've been drilling the road since about 7:15. They've just stopped drilling the road. Now they're banging. So if the drilling starts again, so if you hear any noise, it's about 3 houses down in the road. So if you hear any noise, I apologise for it. I'll try and speak over it. But, if it does annoy you, that's what it is. I can't do anything about it. And I am seeing this as a sign as Archangel Nathaniel blasting things out of the way and things coming up to the surface for healing. And obviously secrets being revealed. So I'm seeing it in a positive way. So we're going to answer some questions. You can ask me about anything that's on your mind. You can ask me about your love life. You can ask me about your person. You can ask me about your career. You can ask me about your body, wealth, health, anything that's going on really. Message from the other side, anything you want. Okay, so we got Ling in the house. Welcome, honey, and Anguan. Thank you for being here. I'm sending you all so much love. I hope all is well with everyone today on this Super Saturday. So we're going to get straight into it. Like I say, if you're watching this back with me later, just click on the replay anywhere and you'll receive something in the moment you need to hear. It works every time. They are giving me a little bit of fear being released to create a communication, because they gave me a block in the throat there as well. And as I was going live, I was getting a little bit of throat chakra activation. So this could be a huge sign about communication on the way. Okay, for those of you perhaps who are waiting for communication, this can be a sign it's coming. So I'm going to start with Ling, my moderator, who's in the house first thing. Hi Liz, what should I know about ST and me for the coming week? I love you. Look at this. For the coming week, message from him. He's saying, I love you. I'll never stop saying it. I love you and I always will. So what I feel is when he does say it to you, because I know he's being a bit emotionless or he's coming across that way, he's not really telling you how he does feel. I feel when he does tell you, he's going to keep saying it. Not because he feels he needs to, but because he wants to. So he's saying, I do love you. So remember this week, whatever's going on between the two of you, no matter how things seem on the surface, no matter what's going on, he does love you. And he always will love you. So look beyond the physical reality. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me, guys, as well. I've got more questions coming in than I have people liking the video. So make sure you're liking the live or hyping me if you've still got hype. Yeah, look at this. Initiating communication, guided to reach out. So you may be allowing him, this is a masculine card, you may be allowing him to make more effort or take the initiative a bit more. If you allow him to do those things, that's going to stir him into telling you the truth. That he loves you, telling you how he feels. So let him initiate the communication, let him reach out to you, let him do it, let him take the lead, because that's the yang energy of the connection. That's what he needs to do. So what's the guidance for you? Forgive the past, release the past. So you may have to forgive some things that have happened before. The batter's like the shadow side. So anything that's happened in the past, let it go and be in the moment more. I hope that helps, okay? And Joanne, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, any message from DM today's current thoughts and emotions? So how is your masculine feeling today? For Anguan, how is your masculine feeling today? Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here. He's either trying to find his freedom or he has got his freedom. But he's got his freedom in his mind. So he's thinking about being free to express himself, free to be with you. And I feel he's dreaming about you. So he may well be experiencing his freedom in his dreams. So when I say freedom, I don't mean like wanting to be single to go and do stuff. I mean wanting to find his freedom so he's able to come towards you the way he wants to. So if he's in something, for example, he wants to free himself from that something so he can actually pursue you. He said, I can be free with you. And he also means that he can be himself with you, like he loves the way that you accept him for who he is. Like all his darkness, and you accept that side of him, where he may be wearing a mask and hiding that darkness from other people. He said, I love that I can be free with you. I can start to believe in my dreams again. It feels so good. Anything is possible with you. So you make him feel strong and capable. And again, there's a block there. So I do feel there's a block. And the block could be about him opening up about this or things shifting forward. But I feel he's trying to find his freedom. And I do feel he's dreaming about that. He's dreaming about being free, what that would be like. You're being reminded that the journey is in divine timing. So it will all happen at the exact right divine time. Now, this is his energy too. So it's like he's showing you that watch, reminding you that he knows that time is ticking. He knows what he needs to do. But he's also working on the things he has to work on, his own lessons. And that's why it's in divine timing. So the message for you, your card is there's breakthrough coming. Things are going to march ahead. Things are going to shift. And I'm seeing this like masculine energy because the Emperor Penguin, all of them kind of moving forward, even in the cool time. So this could be them marching ahead in this winter period as we move towards that. Obviously, we haven't had fall yet. But, as we move towards kind of like December, and I keep talking about December to April as being a significant time. So something could be happening in March as well, where he's ready in March to take action properly. But I feel December to April, big shifts, changes, but there is going to be a breakthrough. So if you've seen penguins, that's why. I hope that helps, okay? Big thank you to anyone who's here today. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me, guys. It really does help. So we've got Jay, all hype it if you've still got your hypes left after... I get rid of mine on Monday. I'm using them straight away. But, they're only giving us 3 hypes a week, which isn't good. We need to give us more. I like using the little hype button. So, Jay, thank you for being here. Thank you for the donation. Messages from Adam. So, how is Adam feeling? First, he's saying music. So, he's communicating with you through music. He's sending you messages through music. He's also saying to you, I hear songs that remind me of you. So, he's also hearing music that reminds him of you, and it's connecting you together. Sometimes I smile, other times it makes me want to cry. So he gets emotional. He gets emotional when he hears music. And a lot of the masculines channel music or shuffle songs the way we shuffle cards. So music, nostalgia. So again, it's the weekend, so maybe he's going to be listening to music tonight or during the day today, and it's making him think of you. But any songs you hear are coming from him. And he's saying, you have a power over me like no other. I'm constantly drawn back to you. I can't help it. It's so intense. So he also feels drawn back to you. We can't forget you. He's under your spell. It's like you're the siren. And he's saying you have a power over me. So understand that, it's not like he just gets on with his life. He's always thinking about you. So messages coming through music. What else is he saying? Gone under the camera there. Yeah, spiritual understanding. So he's gaining a spiritual understanding on things. The experiences he's going through, the experiences he's been through, they're all creating wisdom and strength. So he is growing up spiritually. He is more aware. He is more aware now than he was previously. Okay, so just be aware of that too. So what's your message? What's your message today? Breakthroughs again, marching ahead. Things are breaking through. So there's changes. Now, I'm not surprised this is coming out when they're doing stuff down the road today. I've woke up this morning, it was all quiet, and then 7:15 around that time, drilling up the road, banking in the road, whatever's going on, about 3 houses down. So it's gone quiet now, but who knows what's going to happen during this live. So I do feel that's a sign of collective breakthroughs coming through. I see that as a huge message about things being uncovered, revealed. And we're supposed to have a storm here this weekend as well. I don't know if it's coming or not. It looks quite clear out there right now, or calm, but the calm before the storm. And storms create change as well. So you could see storms, you could see penguin signs of things moving forward. Again, March could be significant. I hope that helps, okay? So big thank you to everyone who's in the house today. I'm sending everyone so much love. Remember, if something is resonating with you, take it, because it's a message for you as well, because the angels know how many people watch these lives and they send these messages out. So we got Anne, thank you for the donation. Great to see you here, honey. Hi dear, may I get a message from Frank to me, and how is he in the karmic situation? So he's asking you to forgive him for everything he's done. Now again, especially because you're focusing on the karmic situation, which you need to not be focusing on. Focus on you and him. Focus on you more than anything else. That's what the angels want you to do. He's saying, I know I've hurt you. So he is aware that this situation has hurt you. It's still hurting you. I know I've hurt you. I know I've been careless and selfish by taking time out when you needed me. So he's saying, I needed this time out. I've got to do this for myself. So he is aware he's hurt you. However, he does know he's got to go through this for his own healing journey. I wasn't strong enough, I'm sorry. So what he's saying is, I wasn't strong enough to move from that relationship into a relationship with you. I've got to build my strength up first. I've got to find myself first. And he's asking you to forgive him for that, okay? So again, let go of any pain around, forgive me, fear there, pain around the situation. Yeah, there's fear there. You know, because you're in fear about many things. You've got to breathe yourself into the now. So he's saying to you, cleansing. He's going through a cleansing on the inside and the outside. So that's what he's going through, a detoxification. So the message for you today is be grateful for everything. Be grateful for everything. That's the message, okay? Be grateful. Wake up grateful. This is a new day. And also raise your vibration. See this day as a new adventure. Trust the journey. Lighten the load. Pray about your problems. Okay, the eagle is also reminding you he's coming back around and that you're manifesting. Remember what your thoughts are, you're thinking about, you're bringing about. So your thoughts become things. So make sure you're paying attention to the things that matter. Okay, not the things that don't matter really. Yeah, you're defensive about whatever he's building with this other person. However, what you're struggling to see or what you're not seeing is what he's actually doing is building himself to have a future with you. So you're not seeing it clearly. Okay, so you're being defensive. And when you're defensive, you're like the swan flapping around on the ground. You know, think about that, okay? Ling, you don't need to be timing out. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, I see. No, you don't need to time Ernest out, I don't think. Just, you know, don't be so finger happy, okay? Obviously, if they're putting silly things, fair enough. But, you know, yeah, my accent is different. There's no need timing out for that. Okay? So this is showing you here things are shifting. Okay? Okay, obviously now he does, okay? But obviously, you know, this is where I said to my mods, just be a bit aware of what you're timing out and what you're doing, okay? So the message here is very clear. You've got to let down your guard and not be so defensive about things. Because I see this as the swan. When the swan is on the lake or the pond or the ocean, like swimming away, it's very graceful. But when the swan is on the ground flapping around, the swan can be a bit scary. And that's how we can be as a divine feminine sometimes. So I feel you've got to just be less aggressive in your energy around what's going on. Okay? So I'm not saying you're an aggressive person, but it's how your energy comes across when you're connected with that situation. So let it go and remember it's a lesson. Focus on gratitude, focus on adventure, trusting the process, doing you. Think, right, what do I really want to do for myself today? Focus on those things. I hope that helps, okay? Tara, great to see you. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, hon. Message from Ben. Is he watching me? If you feel he's watching you, trust that feeling. Because that will be coming from your intuition. I do feel he is because he's missing you. So he said, I miss you and I only have myself to blame for pushing you away. So he feels like he's been the one to push you away. Please know you did nothing wrong. So he's saying it's not your fault. You haven't done anything. It's me. I was afraid of being hurt. I know better now. So I feel he's trying to come back in. So he's trying to work out how to come back in. So it's very likely he's watching you to find a way back in to see if you still care in some way. He's saying together we are an unstoppable force. So the way he sees you and him together is a great team. We have a purpose together and I'm determined to live it out with you. So he does know that he's meant to be with you and he's determined to do that. So I do feel he's looking for a way back in. Yeah, time to take action. So this watching you could turn into action very soon because he knows he needs to do something. And this is happening now, okay? Now I'm seeing this as well like a storm. So this could be happening around a storm time or if there's a wind, a high wind, because you want union, you're ready for commitment, you're ready for something, and you can feel that shift in you. Okay, so let me just bring a tarot card in, because I definitely feel he's planning something. So what's coming out here? Let me see what these cards are. They've gone all the way under the table, making me work for them again. Okay, flying everywhere. So first of all, he wants you to know he's becoming the magician. And this is how we see the magician in this deck. As hard work, like he wants to put the work in. He's been working on himself as well. So magician has taken action. He's also coming up as the emperor. and the 9 of cauldrons. So I definitely feel there's a huge message about Uri's wish fulfillment. So even though it may seem like he's quiet or not doing anything, he is planning. He's planning how to come forward. He's just slow going. It's like a snail's pace here. But he does see a happy home with you, a family. He does want to perhaps take you out somewhere. This could also be booze related. So I don't know if he's boozing up tonight or maybe he's having a drink or two. He may bring in that communication, especially with you having the temperance card. The more patient you are, the better things are. Okay, but I feel he could have a drink or two or do something that he indulges in that kind of makes him feel a bit like to lower his inhibition. So it's not necessarily alcohol, but it could be. And that's going to bring him in. Okay, so I do feel he's going to take action. I can't tell you exactly when because there is a snail's pace there too. But something is happening. So patience is the key. I hope that helps, okay? Gita, thank you for the donation. One of Amit G's feelings for me is a crush. So what are Amit G's feelings for you? What does Amit G feel for you? Okay, he's having sleepless nights over you, so he's definitely thinking about you. So he's got anxiety about what to do next. So I do feel he thinks about you and you make him feel anxious. You make him feel a bit nervous. Okay, you make him feel things he perhaps hasn't felt for a long time. So he's saying, I am sleepless. Anxiety is keeping me awake. My life has changed since I met you. So he feels like you've changed him in some way, or he feels changed since he's met you. So he feels different about you. There's something different about you. I'm trying to figure out what this all means because I don't want to lose you. So he knows he doesn't want to lose you. He doesn't want to lose the opportunity of having a chance with you. And that's what he's thinking about. And he's saying there's so much I have to express, so much to change, to do, where I feel stuck. So he may feel stuck with nerves and anxiety. I want to take action. I'm trying to find a way. So he wants to move forward. So I do feel he's planning his approach. He's planning what to do. He wants to tell you how he feels, or he wants to ask you on a date, or he wants to do something. Yeah, moving on with love, dealing and healing the past. So there could be something he's releasing from the past first to be able to move towards you. So he may have been burned in the past, he may have had a hard relationship, or there could still be someone around his energy that he's releasing. There's obviously the sages about letting go, releasing. They give me a sneeze as well coming. Sneezes about making a mistake. So he may have been hurt in the past, or he may have had a bad relationship, or he may be getting out of one. I feel it's more the past though. He doesn't want to mess it up again. He doesn't want to get hurt again. So a sneeze brewing there is about being afraid of making a mistake. So I feel you've just got to give this time. This could also be work related. So maybe you've met him through work, or he's focusing on work, or there's money connected with this in some way. So what's the guidance for you? What's the guidance for you? Yeah, you've just got to shine your light and that will attract him to you. Have confidence in who you are, confidence in what you're feeling for him, what you feel the connection is. Just be yourself and then allow him to come to you because he's already planning his approach. I hope that helps, okay? They give me a little bit of fear on this as well. Let go of your own fears. Let go of fears. Maybe you're afraid of making a mistake or, being hurt because you've been hurt in the past. Just allow things to unfold. I hope that helps, okay? Big thank you to everyone who's here today. I'm sending you all so much love. We got Natalia. Thank you for being here, honey. Thank you for the donation. Morning, Liz. Message from Grayson, please. So what does Grayson want you to know? We've got doubt and daydream. So it's like he's saying, don't doubt that I'm thinking about you. I'm always thinking about you. I'm always daydreaming about you. You're always on my mind. And I feel that you may doubt that, okay? So it's like he's saying, let go of that doubt, please. I am thinking of you. But what he's saying is, I worry that you will meet someone else while I'm trying to work myself out. So he is aware it's taking him some time. He is working things out. He is sorting himself out. He said, I do want it all with you. And you do know that, that comes through a lot, the way he feels about you and what he sees in the future with you. He's saying, but will you still be waiting when I'm finally ready? Now, it's not about waiting anyway, but he's kind of worrying that by the time he gets his act together and he's ready to come in the way he wants to come in, the way you want him to come in a real way, you're not going to be there. So he's afraid about you moving on, especially because he can feel your energy is doing things and going places, that you're focusing on your power. So he's saying, I wish we could stay in bed and snuggle all day. So that's what he dreams about. That's what he fantasizes about. Snow days, that's in his mind. Obviously, I'm not saying it may snow, but like a day where you can perhaps have time off work or to snuggle up, to just do nothing. It's the weekend. Perhaps he's thinking about that now. So I wish we could stay in bed and snuggle all day. Your body would fit perfectly against mine. So he feels like you're the perfect fit, the perfect match. but he also knows he's got to sort himself out, and he's worried you're going to move on. So what else is he going through? What else is he going through? We've got separation, preparing for what's next so that he can find his way home. So remember, separation leads home. Separation leads to union, because obviously the separation creates the way. So he's preparing for what's next right now. The separation is doing good, and all paths lead back to you anyway. Finding a way home, you're his home. So he is finding his way back to you. So what's the guidance for you? Whoa, okay, too many cards. Quite strange actually then, because I picked this deck up and saw a different deck in my mind. I thought that's the other deck I need to use. See what this card is though. Yeah, finding their way. Trust that your twin will find their way. I'm not surprised that's come out when we've got all paths lead to the feminine, find a way home. So you've got to trust that he is loyal, he's going to find his way. Okay, so if you see dogs, that's reminding you of that. They guide me to use this deck, okay? This is the Dark Magic Oracle by Fiona Horn. Okay, so what's the message coming through for you? So the message coming through for you is dream. There you go, dream, daydreaming. He's saying, I am daydreaming about you. I am thinking about you. It says life can be a dream come true. So what you're being reminded is your life, what you want can happen. You just have to have faith in that, believe in your dream. So maybe you have a dream and it shows that to you. But I feel the message here is believe in your dreams, especially moving towards the new moon as well. I hope that helps, okay? City Cat, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, a message please from my DM. Hope you're doing well. I'm good, thank you. What's the message coming through for you? What's the message from your DM? So this one's try and come out and go back in. So let's see this one first. Honour. I want to take the honouring path towards you. So he does respect you, no matter how it seems on the surface. He wants to do it right. He said, I'm taking responsibility for my situation first. So whatever his situation is, he's got to sort that out. And he wants to be free. You know, he wants to be out of that to be able to put all his energy towards you. So he wants to come in the right way. And he's saying, this love is a mystery to me. That's why it was trying to go back in the decks. He's trying to find answers out. He's trying to understand things on a very deep spiritual level. This love is a mystery to me like nothing I've ever known before. I can't name it, which means he doesn't really know what the label twin flames is or anything to do with twin flames. But he's saying, I know it's soul level special. So he may not recognise the label, but he certainly knows it's soul level love. It's something different. And he knows that that deserves you honour, you know, you both honouring each other. So this is also reminding you to honour him and the connection. So what else is he going through? What else is he going through? We've got the pain during separation. So he is missing you when you're not together, when you're not talking, or when there is a delay. But it's also growing the both of you. So the heartbreak, the separation, the pain that you experience on this journey grows the both of you. And also helps you to release fears. So he is facing up to his darkest fears right now to be able to make changes. So what's the guidance for you straight out? You got, yeah, you're both gathering knowledge. So I feel this is really about joint mission, joint lessons. You're both healing. You're both growing. You're both going through things. And you're both gathering knowledge. So you may see squirrels because that's a huge sign of that. I hope that helps, okay? Elaine, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Any messages for me, please, Liz? So let me just move the chat down there, okay? So let's see, let's get you one of these cards out first of all. What do you need to know today? So we've got Empower. Now when I looked at this first of all, they give me the word Emperor. So I feel there's also a huge message that your masculine is becoming the Emperor. He's going through his lessons to be able to step forward. Well, you've got Empower because I feel since the full moon, you may have more energy or you may feel stronger. Or more in your power, you know, you may feel more in touch with the divine. So it says, trust your inner vision. So remember, what you've got to trust is your intuition and your inner vision, what you see beyond the physical world, not just what you're seeing around you. Because you may see things around you that trigger you, like social media or what's going on a surface level. And you're being guided to trust what you see in your third eye, in your dreams, and your visions, through telepathy, through the signs you see. And that empowers you. So the angels are giving you the strength right now to feel empowered, to feel strong, to feel capable, to feel ready for what's next. So this is you and your power. This is a great card for you because it's showing you the full moon with the eclipse and everything else. It's brought change in. And I definitely feel there's a new beginning coming in. You've got the number 1 there. So you may also be seeing numbers. You may be seeing 111, 1111, sign of power. Now your masculine is saying to you, he's communicating with you through music that he can't stop thinking about you, that you have a power over it. So it's like he's saying, I'm always drawn back to you, no matter what I try and do. I'm always thinking about you. Your energy is always around me. I can't help it, it's so intense. And I feel he's communicating that with you through music. So music is very powerful between the two of you right now. You are being shown messages in music, or you're hearing signs or things you need to be aware of through music. So, you know, building a solid foundation, this is what you want. So let's see what the other card is. Yeah, time for a big adventure. So it's like you going on your own adventures right now, living your life your way, is creating something solid. Not only within the connection you want with your emperor, with your masculine, but with yourself. This is about you right now. And that's what you're doing. You're learning how to love yourself more, how to have fun with yourself more, how to empower yourself more. I definitely feel by Capricorn season, which is going into the new year, it is a go, yeah, which is connected with Capricorn as well. And Capricorn is the 22nd of December to the 19th of Jan. So I feel like going into the new year, because I feel January will be significant. We got a number 1 on this card. I feel January, you're going to feel very powerful, where you're excited for this new year and the new chapter, and that's when you're going to be building the foundation. So I definitely feel you're building the foundation now in your own life for things you want to create. Own your own power. You know, you've got strength coming through at the bottom there as well. So maybe you've had a breakthrough since August. August to January is like a breakthrough where you're preparing for what's coming. So be at peace with where you are. Have faith in the journey. You're feeling empowered. Trust your intuition. I feel that's also what you are being guided to do. You know, sometimes in the past, you know, when you've emailed me about something, I've said, what's your intuition telling you? Or trust what you feel. Or that's why. Because you're being guided to trust that inner voice in you, that inner vision in you, because that tells you the truth. I hope that helps, okay? Denuzia, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, is Ruben my twin flame? What should I do? Well, first of all, no reader, I don't care who they are, can say 100% whether someone is or isn't your twin flame. It's a journey deep within. Obviously, we can get cards out that clarify it and validate it for you, but it's what you already know. So you have to go within, and if you're confused about the label, if the label is causing you pain or struggle, take the label away. And instead say, okay, I believe that Ruben is very special to me on a soul level, and he's teaching me lessons right now. So you don't have to think, oh, because it's a twin flame, you've got to act a certain way or do a certain thing. You've just got to take it one day at a time. It's like what he's saying to you is he's sorry for what he's done, and he's saying, true self, when I'm with you, I can finally be me. So he recognizes himself when he's with you. And you may recognize yourself when you're with him, and that's a sign of a twin flame connection. But he says, you accept me exactly as I am, just as I accept all of you. So what this is about is seeing beyond the illusion, the masks they wear, and recognizing the truth within. So I feel you do know what his true self is, who he is. And you know who you are too. And he is sorry for the things he's done. He said, I know I've messed things up, that sometimes you want to give up on me. Please don't, I'll make things right again. So you may be questioning this because of the things that have happened. You may be thinking, what should I do? Should I give up? Should I move on? What do I do? And he's saying, please don't, I'll make things right again. Now, this doesn't mean you don't live your life. Surrender is the key. Focusing on self-love, self-care, giving back to the self, setting boundaries down, operating in your power. That is what works for you. Not sitting around wondering when he's going to ring you or message you or what he's doing next. That just keeps you stuck in a cycle of pain. So live your life, but have faith that what's meant for you and who's meant for you will come back in. Because it's like he's saying, I am going to make things right with us. So what's he learning right now? We've got reunion. So you are going to come back together, and he is having lustful thoughts about you. And he gets distracted by those lustful thoughts, and they pull them back to you. So he is thinking of you intimately in random places. So if you've been feeling heat in the body, kundalini, you've been feeling it, and you know what I'm trying to say, in an 18+ way, that is because he's thinking it too. So the attraction is there, the chemistry is there, and the universe is guiding you back together. You may also see 222 as a sign of that. So I do feel you're coming back together. The universe is creating the way, which again suggests that you were twin flames. So you have to trust in what you feel. Oh, there's a lot of fear around this. Let me see if the card's going to come out of here. Okay, so first of all, they're not giving me a twin flame card because it's up to you to know your truth and you to know your worth and what you share. You know, you feel it inside. But don't doubt it because things aren't going right, or trust what you feel. The twin flame journey is about growth. So things are going to move forward. You've got the Charity, you've got the Queen of Wands. Things are going to move forward when you focus on you. Give back to you. Remember who you are. Be passionate about what you do in your creative self. Be confident in you as a person, knowing your own worth and value. That's what moves things forward. So the more confident you are in you, the more you believe in yourself, the quicker things will shift forward. I hope that helps, okay? We got Ling, thank you for the donation, honey. For you, Divine Soul, I think you've donated there for Divine. That's really beautiful. Hey, Ling, so kind of you, dear, but YouTube has created a problem for me. So let's see, Divine, where's your question? There you are. Hi, Liz. Can anyone help me to donate? Okay, what's your question then? What's your question, Divine? Okay, because I can see you asking people to donate, but I can't see your question. So can you pop me your question in the chat, please, honey? Or I'm just look down a bit more. Ah, there you go. Hi, Liz. Is my twin hiding things or being honest? His 3D meshes and feelings. When will he express to me? Thanks. Okay, and thank you, Ling, for donating there. So clearly you're going through some upheaval in your mind. So I feel that the first message I need to share with you is you've got to breathe yourself back into the now. Okay, not overthink everything. Just allow things to unfold naturally. And then you don't worry about things. I feel you worry about things. He's actually really grateful for you. What his inner thoughts are, he's saying, I'm grateful you came into my life. I'm so grateful. Thank you for loving me the way you do. Now, you may hear that song, Love Me Like You Do, from 50 Shades. Okay? Thank you for loving me the way you do. So he's very grateful for you. Okay? So he's actually reflecting on this right now. He's going within for thoughts, feelings, understanding. He's praying about things in his own way. He's meditating. So he's diving deep into his soul right now. I don't feel he's lying to you. I don't get any nasty energy or weird energy or anything like that coming through. I don't feel that there's anything there that you need to worry about. I feel he's doing a lot of thinking. So if he's pulled back from you, you're wondering why, it's because he's actually going deep within for answers and understanding. And what he keeps coming to the conclusion of is that he's so grateful that you came into his life. So even if he has moments where he thinks, it would be easier if I didn't know you because then I'd just get on with my life. It's not like that at all. Okay, he's grateful you love him the way you do because you've shown him what love is. So I feel you've got to let go of your own doubts and fears and just be more in the flow of the journey. Because you may be wanting things to move forward quicker than they're able to because of circumstances and because of divine timing and because of lessons and growth. So the message is very clear here. You're both learning what you need to learn through wisdom and knowledge. You're both gaining wisdom and knowledge. You've got the owl there for a reason. Remember, the owl is nocturnal. It comes out at night in the dark times. You've also got the bat there. And this is a vampire bat. Okay, so forgive the past, release the past. I'm asking for this person. Well, that's, again, your perception of what's going on. So, again, trust your intuition. But also, you may be holding on to things from the past. Or you may be, blowing things out of proportion because of the past. So I feel you've got to forgive, heal, and don't give up. The polar bear is a sign of that. So when I'm connected with this energy, I don't feel there's anything nasty there or anything you need to worry about. There's actually a decision coming up. So he's thinking about making a decision. He may not be telling you about this decision that he knows he has to make. This could be his decision to leave behind his situation or speak his truth or tell you what's going on in his head. But I don't feel there's lies or any manipulation going on or anything nasty. Okay, that may be through your own fears, through things that have happened before. So, and this is September energy, so it's like some truth is going to come out in September. So he is going to tell you the truth about something, but I don't feel he's lying to you about anything. He may just be not telling you certain things about what he's going through because he doesn't want to drag you into his drama or bring in stress. Well, if you've seen stags, the stag is about his transformation and the promise that you'll be together, and the tornado is all the chaos. So he could well be going through some karmic chaos and he doesn't want to involve you in that. They're giving me a headache when I'm connecting with this as well. So the angel's saying don't give yourself a headache, overthinking and stressing. I hope that helps, okay? Hey, Melissa, great to see you, honey. Alvin, thank you for the donation. What's in the energy between me and HM these days? Okay, what's in the energy between you and HM these days? Okay, crossroads, what do I do next? Okay, so crossroads energy with you and HM, not perhaps sure what to do, not sure what path to take, wondering what the next steps are. And the Two of Swords can also be a block, but in this deck, I see it as a crossroads, working out what the next steps are, being guided. And you're always being guided. So the energy is you're being guided to perhaps make a decision. And your higher self is guiding you what to do to bring balance in. Now you've got justice here as well, which is about lessons being learned for the highest good of all, karma, karmic balance, restoration. This can be connected with Libra season. We're heading towards that too. So it could be a decision or some kind of change coming in that you're being guided to make moving into the Libra season. The Justice card can also symbolise like legalities, like legal endings or any kind of contracts. This can symbolise a karmic ending, can symbolise divorce, that kind of thing. But I feel the message, it's like what's actually going on between the two of you is working out what the next steps are. The energy is about removing a block or removing a decision, like a crossroads, working out what the next steps are. And you've got to trust in what your intuition is telling you about this. So let me pull a card for you. Couple of cards. The first card coming out is victorious. So it says it's good to ask for help. So you can call on your angels to assist you with this. So this is a sign of victory. But again, I'm seeing two people there in a bonfire. So this could be about releasing the past, letting go of what's happened, to start over anew. So releasing things that have to change. And we've got masked as well. It says honor your authenticity. So as long as you're authentic in this connection, then that will bring authenticity into the connection. Because really, if one person's wearing a mask and the other person is being authentic, then the authentic version comes out of the person wearing a mask in that person's presence. So in other words, if HM is wearing a mask, or if there's anything going on in that way, then your authentic self, the way you are, is removing that mask. But I feel there's going to be victory in some way. So coming out the other side of whatever's going on. I hope that helps, okay? A big thank you to anyone who's in the house. I'm sending you so much love. Karina with a C, great to have you here, honey. Thank you for the donation. What stops my DM communicating? Okay, so what stops your DM communicating? Probably fear. Let's see. So first card is opening up. He struggles to open up. He said, I want you to know I am trying. I'm trying to open up. So he struggles with being vulnerable. He struggles with expressing himself. He's saying, it's hard for me. It's hard for me to put my feelings for you into words, but I know you need to hear them. So he is aware you need to hear what he wants to say, or what he knows he has to say. He just struggles to put it into words. And also denial. He said, I haven't wanted to admit to myself how I really feel because it means stepping out of my comfort zone and opening up. I know it's time. So the thing that's stopping him from communicating is because he knows that he needs to communicate vulnerably with you and nothing else will do. He can't keep communicating surface level or, in a friendly type of way or even in a flirty way. He's got to tell you his truth. And that makes him feel very vulnerable. So that's the reason why. So it's not like there's anything bad going on. It's more he struggles to be vulnerable and he's trying to get comfortable with that. He's saying, I'm awakening, I am doing the work. So the stag is coming through for that reason. So you've got to give him time to open up. And I know you're probably thinking, how much time does it take? But to your masculine, this is a huge thing. It's a big thing opening up. So there is magic in this situation. The angels are asking you to have compassion with him. Be gentle, be kind, be loving. Don't try and force anything forward or make things different because the angels are already creating something deep within him to come forward in a new way. I hope that helps, okay? So you're going to see stags and butterflies. Fatima, thank you for the donation. I love the little sand with the beach sand scene on your donation there. Fatima says, good morning, Liz. Message from F. So what does F want you to know today? What does F want you to know? Power. I'm so proud of the way you are in charge of your own life. I admire that. So he's inspired by you. The way you are, the way you handle yourself, the way you live your life, the things you do. He's watching you as well. He clearly knows what you're doing because maybe he's seeing you glowing up in some way. This could be a work glow up. It could be just showing up on social media in a great way. He feels like you're in your power right now. And he's saying, you help me find my power because you're in your power. And they give me a little bit of fear. And you may not feel that way, but that's exactly what you're doing right now. You're inspiring. So he's saying, you help me find the power to be the best person I can be. So he wants you to know he's changing, he's becoming his best version. And you're a big part of that. And that's a huge message for you to keep doing what you're doing, because that's helping so much, okay? He's saying he's going through a heart chakra activation. You're always connected, so you're feeling deep within the heart space. You may even get some heart chakra activation, so you may get heart palpitations, or you may feel some like your heart skipping a beat, or you may have your heart racing because things are changing. He's definitely having fantasies of you, there's desire there, and that can get his heart racing, his blood pumping. And he's seeing numbers as well, communication and guidance through numerical code. So you're probably more than likely both seeing number sequences. So let's see what number sequences are coming through. I'll keep this deck out actually. This is Mystic Moon's Twin Flame Numbers deck. So you may be seeing 1s, 2s, 3s and 4s. You may even see it in that combination 1, 2, 3, 4. So you could be seeing 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4. This is a sign that there's something moving forward, okay? Forward momentum is beginning to take shape in the connection. So it's like he's gathering the strength to move forward. Now I see 1, 2, 3, 4 like steps, you know, steps forward, moving forward. So we may see 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we've got 22 and 11 and 9, 4 and 5. So 9:45 on the clock, 9s, 4s, 5s. It's all master numbers you're seeing here as well. So visions in your third eye are coming in the form of telepathic waves from your twin. So you may see signs and synchronicities. You may see things in your third eye. You know, you may see a vision of what's going to happen. You may have a dream. So step into your senses right now, because that's how he's communicating with you. And you're going to feel on an intimate level what he's sending you. So again, desire. So a lot of power there. So keep doing what you're doing because it's moving in forward. I hope that helps, okay? Guided by Universe, thank you for the donation, honey. I'm just looking for your question. There we go. Oh no, where is your question? I'm just looking for your question. Can anyone see where Guided by Universe's question is? Oh, for Divine Soul. Oh, I see you've donated for Divine Soul. Again, there you go. So I've already done a question. So I'm going to pull you a card. So what do you need to know? This is for Guided by Universe, okay? We've got Dragonfly. So there is a deeper meaning to what's going on in your life right now, and you may not be seeing that. And I feel you need to hear this, okay? So, because I know you've been struggling recently. So the Dragonfly is about rapid change, transformation. So you may be seeing 555 as well, 5:55 on the clock, or 5s in other ways. But what you need to understand is there's a deeper meaning to what's going on. So you've got to look beyond the illusion. It's very easy when we're in pain to not see the bigger picture, or to just focus on the pain, or blame the masculine, or blame the circumstances, or blame other people. And the angels say there's a deeper meaning, there's a big change, not only going on within your person, but within you. So you've got to have faith in that. Okay, there's something deeper going on that you're not seeing. Okay, so instead of looking at the surface or what's going on, look deeper, recognize the soul growth taking place. That's what you need to know. Okay, and then I just saw something from Divine. What is the karmic struggle between my twin and my wife? Did she know my name? I feel you're worried about things you don't need to be worrying about. I feel you're perhaps having a wobble today. Okay, so focus on breath work. This for Divine Soul. Focus on breath work, calming your energy down. What's the karmic partner wanting you to know? So the karmic partner is saying, I've had enough of being second best. So whether she's aware of you or not, she feels second best. She feels like you matter more. And that's on her mind. So she may be getting defensive because of that. She's also saying he is a liar. So she feels like he's a liar. Now, I don't feel he's lying to you. He's lying to his wife. He's lying in his situation. He's very good at wearing a mask. You actually see probably the most authentic version of him because you see his truth. Okay, so she's saying he's a liar. She knows he's lying. So she's aware that something's going on, and obviously that can make her feel defensive or threatened. It can make her feel that way. So what's his karmic struggle? I feel his karmic struggle is actually speaking his truth. Yeah, I'm struggling with walking away because he's afraid of rocking the boat, causing drama. That's what his problem is, which is most of the masculine's problems. You know, so they cause themselves pain, remaining stuck in cycles. So he's saying, I'm struggling with walking away, and it's not how it used to be. So in other words, he perhaps thinks, oh, will it ever go back to how it used to be? But it won't. It's not how it used to be. Why? Because you've changed him, you've changed him, but also because things are different now between him and his wife because of how he feels about you. So let's see if the karmic's sending you any negativity, because I feel you're having a wobble today, and it could be because you need to shield yourself a little bit. Because what you have to understand is, even if the karmic partner isn't aware of you, like physically aware of you, knowing about you, they'll be sending energy towards you. Okay, so it's so important you shield yourself. So yeah, suffocate your divine masculine. Okay, so she may be trying to take up all his attention or all his energy, or trying to be around him, and he feels suffocated. You know, like she's squeezing the life out of him in some way. So she's saying that, she's admitting that. So it's like she also realises it's not healthy what they're doing. I hope that helps, okay? We're struggling with walking away. Emily G, thank you for the donation. They give me a bit of fear. Let go of any fear there, divine, as well. Let go of your fears. You're okay. You're safe. You're not going to be put in a situation that's going to cause you any pain, okay? When I mean by that, I know we go through pain. What I mean is anything that's going to cause you detrimental pain. You're being protected. Emily G, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, the message from me at this time. I wonder what he was experiencing in regard to our connection, and if he feels it too. He's planning what to do. So he may be feeling his energy strongly because of this. So he's saying, I'm making plans. And I'm making plans for us. I know you're waiting for me to take action, and I'm planning on how to do that. So he's working out what to do. Okay, he's saying, I know you're waiting for me to do something. I know you're wanting me to reach out or do something or make a change. And I'm planning on how to do that. So he is working out what to do. So give him time, okay, because he is going to take action. So if you pull your energy back, focus on you, and have faith in the connection, that's going to move him forward. Yeah, he's craving your kiss. So he's craving your body and soul. He's craving your kiss. I feel he's never been kissed like the way you kiss him. And he's thinking about that. He's craving that. He's wanting that. So the message for you is to have confidence in the connection and trust him to find his way, instead of reaching out or making something happen. So shine your light. You may see peacocks, you may see doves as well. You may see a white bird as a sign of you and your power and your purity. And someone's putting white hearts in the chat there. So welcome, Old Queen, for that. You know, Old Queen 1 there. So white hearts are also a symbol of purity. So you may see white hearts, you may see white birds. Trust him to find his way. You may see a white dog as well, which is a sign of purity. So he's going to find his way. He is loyal to you. You've just got to have faith. I hope that helps, okay? Cece Lynn, thank you for the donation. How does my love feel today? So how does your love feel? Mission. He's on a mission here. He knows you've got a mission together. He knows you're meant to be. He knows you're a power couple. He knows you have a purpose together. And that's what he's working towards. So when I say on mission, obviously it's like, right, it's my mission to make this happen. I've got to come forward. I know what I need to change. So together we are an unstoppable force. That's how he sees you, that you are a power couple. We have a purpose together, and I'm determined to live it out with you. So he's determined. He's in a determined energy, taking off the mask, finally ready. So it's like he's finally ready to tell you what's on his mind, or how he feels, or what he needs to do. Okay, so let's see what the sign is for you that this is happening. Yeah, look at this. You'll have a family together. So if you want a family, you're going to have one, or maybe you've already got kids, or you're bringing family together, whatever it is. But coming together in a family dynamic, which means creating a life together, whatever that means, okay? And you've got time for a big adventure. So get excited, because this could also be happening around the Capricorn season. So you could well be together for Christmas time. The Capricorn season is December going into January. So the new year going to be significant as well. You may see goats, which is reminding you to enjoy life, to have fun, to see life as the gift that it is. What else do you need to know? Relax. Ghosting you is processing for them. So if you feel like he's silent or distant or ghosting you, he isn't. He's processing what to do. I hope that helps, okay? Kat, great to see you, honey. And thank you for all the pictures yesterday. Love them. Okay, about you and Dreamer flying your kite, which is so beautiful. So Kat says, hi Liz, can I please have a card for today? I'm going to our town. So what's the message for you for this day? Wow, you got tribe coming through. Find your people. Isn't that powerful? You're going to his town to find your person, to find your people. So I'm not saying you're going like looking for him, but you're going to feel the energy of the tribe. You're going to feel connected there. You're going to feel something powerful. That's what you need to know. So you're going there to find your people. So it's like you just know something big is happening. So how is he feeling? Reunion 222. So something could be happening where you see each other, you come together, you brought together. The universe is guiding you back together. And you got self-love, opens all the right doors, and that's what you're doing. And obviously yesterday you were deeply in gratitude, and there's nothing nicer than that, because it brings those tears up where you're just so grateful for life, you can't help but cry and give thanks to God. And that's the energy you were in yesterday, and guess what? That's opening doors. So just have faith that if you're meant to see each other, you will, because the universe is guiding you back together. You may also be seeing 222 powerfully. Something could even happen today around 2:22 in the afternoon. Or 2 to 2 in the morning, but I feel it's more likely in the day. So just embrace it. Even if you don't physically see each other, you're going to feel each other's energy. You're going to feel the power of love. You're going to feel connected. You're going to feel something. Yeah, you've got 1111 as well. You may see wolves as well. And I'm not saying you're going to see a wolf walking down the street, but you may see a picture of a wolf, or you're going to feel telepathically linked. And this is reminding you of this. So you are a spiritual being having a human experience, and you are telepathically linked. So you're going to feel his energy all around you, and he's going to feel yours. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Saranga, thank you for the donation, honey. Saranga says, what was that one quality chose the karmic over me? Well, first of all, please recognise he isn't choosing the karmic over you. He hasn't yet chosen himself. Okay, and it's not about choosing her over you. It's about realising he's learning lessons there. He's learning a lesson there. Okay, and that's what you may be struggling to see. Okay, so what do we need to know about this karmic situation? So we've got intoxication, uninhibited, shameless. Okay, so he may have felt intoxicated by her at one point. So there may have been an attraction there. And we've got journey, relocation, onwards, luggage. So it's baggage. So it's not what you think. There's baggage here. He needs to release luggage. Okay, it's part of the journey. It's all helping him to relocate and move onwards to see something differently. So it's something he's got to leave behind. And also understand that he is intoxicated by you. He's drawn to you. Okay, but what I am seeing here is it's the elixir. Okay, it's like something he was intoxicated by. So he may have been very attracted to her at one point. Or not necessarily even by her. It could have been the way she was or the things that she did. So recognise that there is a purpose for everything that happens. But now he sees this person's luggage, baggage that he has to release, okay? So what else aren't you seeing? Let's bring a tarot card in. So it's not, I feel like what I need to share with you is, you've got to recognise it's a lesson. Anyone karmic is a lesson. It's not like she's got something more than you've got. We could all do that, compare ourselves to other people, and comparison is like a death. Because when you start comparing yourself to other people, you forget how amazing you are. There's no comparison. So it doesn't matter. We've got, there's no passion there. I'm telling you now, there's no passion there now. Okay, so if there was, and I do feel at one point there isn't now. Because you've got the Ace of Cauldrons in reverse. The Ace of Cauldrons is one of the most passionate cards in this very deck. But it's in reverse. There's no passion going on. And there's no loyalty either. Okay, it's in reverse, okay? So he is aware of what he needs to change. You may feel like, it's all falling on deaf ears. He doesn't know what he's doing. He isn't listening. He is, he knows. And also, he may have shut down because she may be having a go at him for things. So there's lessons being learned, but honestly, there's no passion going on there now. There may have been, there isn't now. So you've got to put your mind at rest. There is a lesson being learned. I hope that helps, okay? P, thank you for the donation. This for Pinky. I want to understand when you do a reading, it's my energy that you feel. So how do you know what my DM feels for me is actually my own feelings? Can we check real time what a person thinks? Well, it's how I channel. I channel by connecting with the angels, and the angels bring the messages through from wherever they need to come from. Okay, so overanalyzing a reading, it means you've been skeptical, you're not trusting the guidance. And so what I say is this: if something isn't resonating with you, then just let it go. If something does resonate with you, take it. But if you're questioning readings, then maybe do readings for yourself or learn how to channel your own messages. Perhaps buy yourself a deck of DM cards and use it that way. Okay, and then you're the only person you got a question, for example, is yourself. So, but how does anyone know how to use the gift? It's just there. Thank you, God, for my gift. It's up to you whether you take the message or not. Okay, because you're saying, can we check real time what a person thinks? That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing now. Okay, the angels know what needs to come through for you and the highest good for all. Okay, so it's up to you if you take it or not. I feel like you're doubting the connection, you're doubting the whole journey, or you're doubting how he feels about you. It's more this is your doubts than what he's actually feeling for you. It's more like you've got to heal your own doubts. But what I suggest you do is perhaps buy yourself a deck of cards, perhaps a deck of message cards, and actually pull cards in your own way for your own self. Maybe you've already got your own cards. So the guidance for you is this. Okay, you are blessed. And that's what you need to remember. You are blessed beyond measure. So it's like the angels saying this is a blessing when you receive a message. So you must see it that way. Okay, you've got bats. You are driving yourself crazy. So you may be going crazy in your mind. Driving yourself crazy, going over things, thinking why are these things happening or why or what's going on. Trying to understand something that perhaps you're not really meant to understand. In other words, you're not really meant to understand the spiritual realms or the way that, I mean, obviously we are. But I mean, there's certain things you're not really meant to know. It's just, where's it coming from? As long as you're getting the blessed message or it's helping you, that's the most important thing, if that makes sense. We've got blush, love is blooming. So you're being shown the love is blooming, but maybe not trusting in that, or maybe not allowing yourself to believe that or feel that for some reason. And we've got bored. Every day is a new opportunity. So every day things can change. And maybe that's confusing to you because you might think, well, one day the message is this, one day it's that, why? Or one day the reading says this, one day the reading says that, why? And it's because every day is a new opportunity. Every day changes. So, for example, one day the masculine can be like, right, I'm taking action today. And then the next day they may go into fear and think, no, I'm not taking action today. So energy can shift. But time is fluid. So can we check real time what a person thinks? Absolutely. Whether you believe or take the message is actually up to you. Okay, so let's see what your DM is feeling. And look how they come out. When I channel cards, this is how the cards work. They fly everywhere. You can see I'm not manipulating the cards. I'm not pulling it out the deck. It's flying through. Your masculine said we got anxiety. And you may be picking up on your twin's anxiety. And that may be why you're perhaps having anxious thoughts or overthinking things. He's saying sometimes my mind feels clouded with worry and fear. I have so many doubts about myself and if I'm good enough for you. And you may be picking up on that because you've got doubts about what the message is or what's going on. So there may be doubt causing a problem. So you've got to replace any doubt with fear. You're bringing fear up. It's like your doubts are bringing fear up. Perhaps your doubts are leading to fear. And when I say fear, I don't mean like scared as in, oh, I'm scared. Fear as in anxiety, stress, worry, overthinking, struggle. Replace that doubt and that fear with faith and love and trust because the angel's saying you were blessed. And that's really where I feel you need to know. Love is blooming. You were blessed. There's magic in you. And there's magic in whomever you were connecting with. I hope that helps, okay? I've done many readings from you. I'm just trying to understand the reading. Yeah, exactly. And it's like, I mean, who knows? I just know that I connect with my angels and they give me the guidance, and that's never steered me wrong in my own life and when I'm reading for others. And I trust what the angels are channeling through me, even if it doesn't resonate with someone in that moment. I've had people messaging me months after saying, oh, it's just dawned on me what that reading meant. Or I've just realised that that was true, or whatever it is. I have people getting triggered by things and leaving the channel and then coming back later when they're ready to face those triggers. So you have to remember, you go through your own healing journey too. Everything comes to you at the perfect time. But I do feel that maybe using your own cards would be very beneficial for you because then you start realising yourself. When you use your own cards, oh, that card just jumped out, wow, or I'm feeling that about this card, or I'm feeling that, or even using crystals or a pendulum or whatever. I hope that helps, okay? Emily G, thank you for the donation. Other messages from my angels. What do your angels want to say? We got friends forever. So the first thing is your angels are saying, we're your friends forever. We're never going to let you down. We're always going to be there. We're just a thought away. So your angels are there like your best friends. And that's worked for me in my life and continues to. So I know I'm never alone because my angels are all around me. And I feel this is what they are saying to you. They're saying, we're your friends together. Grow together individually. So it's like they are saying, whatever you're going through, we are there for you, to help you, to grow with you and understand you. So your angels saying, we're your friends forever. We are always there for you. You're never alone. Maybe you're also connecting with someone that you perhaps see a friend forever. You could have a friend that perhaps you thought was going to be there forever and then they've left your life. Or this could also be how you perhaps feel about your person. But I feel the message I need to share with you is none of that. The message is that your angels are saying, we're your friends forever and we're there for you. Okay, so I want to bring in an archangel card as well. Okay, what do the angels want you to know? Archangel Michael's very heavily around you right now, saying, I am here. So Archangel Michael is with you. Archangel Gabriel is helping you to create things in your life and be creative in your life. Archangel Jeremiah is helping you to review your life, to look at your life. And Archangel Uriel is lighting the way to illuminate you to new things or changes. And Azrael is helping you to connect. So Archangel Azrael helps you to connect with the other side, or loved ones in heaven, people in spirit, people in heaven. So if there's anyone you're feeling you're connecting with over there, they're with you. You're never alone. You could also have someone on the other side that you saw as a best friend. Like I saw my mum as my best friend in the later years of her life. She's still around me like that, very much so. I hope that helps, okay? And we got Ty, thank you for the donation, or Ty or TTI. Can you pick a card for me? Thanks, of course. So what's the message for you? The message for you is we got rescue. Helping another helps yourself. So when this is about service, giving, help another to help yourself. So when you're kind to someone else, it fills you up with light. It fills you up with love. When you help someone, it helps you because you're being your authentic, genuine self, the person you came here to be. It's like Jesus said, love one another as I have loved you. So I feel the message for you today is ask yourself the question, how can I serve? What can I do to help today to make someone's day brighter? Because that will also brighten up your own life. And remember, God sees all. Whether you believe in God, the higher power of the universe, it doesn't matter. You don't need to tell people what you're doing either. For example, if you help someone out, God sees that and he will reward you for it in some way. You don't need to brag about it to others saying, I've just helped someone, I've just done this, or you don't need to do that. I'm not saying that's what you do, but you have to remember God sees all. So you have to remember that when you do a good deed, you don't need to tell anyone because God sees it and he will reward you for it. So I feel that's what you need to know today. Okay, so when you help another, it helps you. Now, this doesn't mean you have to go out of your way to help people. You give me fear that like making yourself ill, like giving too much of your energy or giving all your money away or anything like that. It just means in moderation, the right way. And you can't rescue some people. Some people have to rescue themselves. It just means give a helping hand here and there. Do what you feel guided to do. Be kind and gentle and generous, and that will bring power in for you. I hope that helps, okay? And all the good you give, you get back in some way. You do. Karma restores. Saranga, thank you for the second donation. They give me an itchy back. Okay, so this could be about itching for changes in stability, security, things like that coming through. So Nana B's next move on me, I want to reconcile. Well, what you want, remember, is also got to be in divine timing. So there's a blocked energy here. Okay, it's not the right time, because what Nana B is saying is there's so much I have to express to you, but I also need to change. There's so much I want to do, but I feel stuck. I want to take action. I'm trying to find a way. So I feel you've got to have faith that at the right time, Nana B will be the one to actually come forward to you. So just because you want to reconcile doesn't mean it's the right time. You may actually be picking up on all the energy that Nana is feeling to move forward. Okay, because something is blocked or in the way for a reason. So it's about remembering that there is a reason for everything that happens. So what's Nana B going through? Romantic feelings. So is feeling this way for you. I do want to go on a romantic date with you. I do want to spend real quality time with you. I do want to make that happen. But I feel what you've also got to do is let them make the move. Let them take action. Let them be the one to reach out to you or reconcile with you instead of you trying to make it happen. I feel you're learning right now to surrender the journey and to have faith in it. Now, you may be experiencing ascension symptoms, especially between the full moon and the new moon. So between now and the 21st, so that's on Sunday, is it Sunday? Sunday next week, not this Sunday, next Sunday, because you're coming back to life. Things are coming back to life. So there is going to be a rebirth. You are going to reconcile. You will sort it out. I just feel it's not necessarily going to be on your terms or the way you want it to happen or in your timeline. You've got to have faith in divine timing, because there is a block there, but the block creates the way. It's a delay for a reason. There's an obstacle. See it as an opportunity. But Nana B does want to go out on a romantic date with you or spend time with you. This is what they are dreaming about and thinking about. And it is coming back to life. So if you're experiencing physical things right now or emotional things going on within you right now, it's all to do with ascension preparation. So let's see if we can get a timing around this moving forward. Or anything you need to be aware of. Yeah, we've got the world. There's a completion happening first. So a cycle is completing first. And obviously you could see the cycle completing as in the end of separation or the end of the way things have been to create a new beginning, the rebirth. So there is a new beginning ahead. I feel if you start seeing, or when you start seeing, not if, when you start seeing 21:21 on the clock, that's going to be your sign that this is all moving forward. Something could even be moving forward around the new moon, or even moving towards Easter. So March, April, furthest timeline out, for example, for this, if things are slow going, is March and April next year, whenever Easter is around that time, especially with the rebirth coming through. But I'm really feeling this is more about you seeing 21:21 on the clock, and that's your sign. I hope that helps, okay? Yes, I'm ascensions and just want to be friends. But again, you want to sort things out, but again, it's about divine timing. You've got to learn your lessons first, so do they. I hope that helps, okay? Michelle, thank you for the donation. Morning, Liz. Can I get message my DM, Mohammed? So what does Mohammed want you to know today? What does Mohammed want you to know? He's saying you are beautiful. Okay, he wants you to know how beautiful you are. Your radiance outshines the sun. That's how he sees you, like the sun. You are brighter than the sun. I'm so attracted to your light. You're beautiful to me inside and outside. So he loves your outer beauty, the way you look, your body, all the things about you. But he loves inside of you too. And he's saying you make me feel whole. All the pieces of the puzzle are falling into place. I feel whole again with you. This is the power of your love. So you make him feel complete. You make him feel whole. You make him feel strong. You make him feel capable. You make him feel powerful. That's how he feels when he's in your presence. And that's how he knows that he's complete when he's with you. So the card flying out is separation, is preparation. So remember, if you're in separation or you're not communicating, you're preparing for what's next. It's opening the doors. So there's a new beginning coming in. So what's the guidance for you? Yeah, you got rebirth and ascension again. So again, this could be a collective message that the ascension symptoms that everyone watching is experiencing between now and the new moon is a sign of a reunion. Now this really resonates because I've recorded the weekly reading for next week. And it is bringing in something around the new moon. So I am feeling there could be many, many reconciliations or communication coming in. Something shifting around the new moon, especially with the eclipse energy. We've got intuition. You are communicating telepathically right now, especially since the full moon. So if you see a wolf, that's why. Apology, I'm sorry. So I do feel he's going to come in with an apology because there's magic happening, transformation. So you may well see a red rose as a sign of this apology. I hope that helps, okay? We've got next question is for Patricia. Thank you for the donation. I feel his body next to mine. Does he feel this too? So what is he feeling? And obviously if you're feeling him, he's definitely feeling you. So trust your intuition. He's saying he's grateful for you. So I feel he does feel your energy and he is very grateful for you. He said, I'm thankful for you. I'm so grateful you came into my life. Thank you for loving me the way you do. Okay, so he loves the way that you love him. He's grateful for that. Yeah, he's diving deep into his soul. So it's very likely, and he wants to take action, but it's very likely he's doing a lot of deep thinking and processing and going within. He's feeling your presence in that way. Because he said, I'm diving deep into my soul. And actually he's sorting out money as well. So he's sorting out his finances. That may be hidden what you don't see. So you may not see that. You may not be aware of that, but that's what he's dealing with. Okay, he said, I'm in some kind of debt and I'm sorting it out. or I'm dealing with finances in some way, I'm sorting something out. Could have an unexpected bill show up, or, you know, he's dealing with something with money, maybe focusing on his finances. So he's dealing with that, and he's doing a lot of deep thinking about all kinds of things. But what he does know is that he is very grateful for you and the way you make him feel. So what else does he want you to know? Yeah, we've got, he's sorry about the past as well, the things he's done. He's watching you from afar. Okay, it feels like he's watching you right now from afar. That could be astral projection, dreaming about you, watching you on social media. And he's also getting stronger. So I feel with the season change, he's getting stronger. So as things change, so obviously we're moving towards the fall, new beginnings. I feel he's getting stronger. This is cycle completion as well, things moving forward. The wheel as well as movement, the eclipse coming up. You know, we've had the eclipse, got another one. Things are turning around. But I feel he's watching you. I feel over the next 3 weeks even, he's watching you. So whether he's taking action or not right now, he wants to, he is watching you. And he's getting stronger and ready to move forward. So he could even be working on his physical self right now. I hope that helps, okay? Stella, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, message from the angels and DM for today, please. So what's the message coming through? Just bear with, my chat jumped up there. Let me go back. Go back to where I was, where my chat jumped, because I got a milestone coming through. It made my chat jump up there. So just bear with me. Find where I was in the chat. Where was I? There we go, Stella. So message from the angels and DM for today. So you didn't say I'm spellbound, okay? You have a power over me like no other. I'm constantly drawn back to you. I can't help it. It's so intense. So he is drawn back to you. He can't help it. He's drawn to you like a moth to a flame. You may see moths. You may see flames. Okay, but he's drawn back to you like it's magnetic. The guidance is he is wearing a mask and he wants to honour his authentic self. So your authenticity is powerful to him. He sees you living your authentic life and he wants to be more like you in that way. It says honour your authenticity. So I do feel as well that he's saying, I need to take my mask off. I need to show the world who I really am. You inspire me to do that. So he wants to take the mask off. So whatever the mask is he's wearing, whether it's in his work life, his home life, his own life, and he wants to apologise for that too. So you are going to sort things out and resolve things. So if there is an issue between you right now, or if something is in the way, you're going to sort things out. Okay? So you will sort things out. You will resolve things. There is going to be an apology. He does want to be authentic with you and with everyone else. What else is going on? We've got telepathy. He's talking to you right now through his mind. Okay, so you are communicating already through telepathy and you're in the surrender stage. So you may well be surrendering this, giving it to God, praying about it all, and you're seeing 11:11. So the message is the more you let go and surrender, the quicker things will turn around. I hope that helps, okay? I'm just reading what's going on with Victor's mum there. Oh, so I'm sending his mum so much love. Let me do a quick message from Archangel Raphael, just for Victor's mum. Just a quick message for Victor's mum. We've got your body forgives you. So your body forgives you for whatever you've put it through. This is to your mum, okay? And this is true. You know, for example, I know this is a strange thing to say, but when I give up smoking, I quit smoking cigarettes when I was 30. And I was a bit of a chain smoker. Okay, and I used to drink lots of alcohol too. So I was a drinker and a smoker, and I quit those things when I was 30. It's like 19 years ago. And I actually apologised to my lungs and my liver for doing those things to myself. And I felt my body forgive me for those things. Okay, so your body forgives you. That's what you need to know. So that's a really beautiful thing. So your body forgives you for whatever you feel you've put your body through. Listen to your intuition. Your diagnosis is to listen to your intuition. Okay, about whatever it is you're going through right now. You know your truth. And also stress. You may be stressed. So you may need to release stress in your body. So releasing stress, listening to your intuition and working on forgiveness will also help to bring a healing in, as well as anything else you're going through. And I'm sending you so much love, and I think you're amazing, okay? Now, my chat just jumped up and it's wiped some donations off. Now, that means I've got to do it the other way. So I've got to go into my chat this way. Just bear with me a second here, okay? Or is it? Oh, no, it hasn't wiped. But as me, I'm going up too far. I've gone up too far. Never mind. Ignore what I've just said. Okay, it's me in my own little world there. I thought it wiped some donations off, but it hasn't. I went up too far. So let me go back to where I was, because I just answered Stella. Just bear with me a second here. Okay, so we've got Saranga, thank you for the donation. Job or my own creative project? Angels, please guide me. Job or your own creative project? Angels, please guide you. What do you need to know? First card is reveal, express the real you. So I feel you need to do something that expresses the real you. And I feel doing your own creative project does that, because then you're able to share your own wings in a way. It's like you've got angel wings here. So this is reminding you you're an earth angel. You have something here to share with the world. Okay, so I feel doing your own creative project is going to reveal that part of yourself to the world. I feel a job will keep you in a cocoon. It says consider your source. So first thing is God is your source. So you're being reminded that when you do things that you feel passionate about, creative about, things that tap you into the earth angel version of you, you are given the resources you need, because God is your source. Your true bread, money, resources, whatever you need, comes from above you. It doesn't come from outside of you. So, for example, if you're thinking, well, you know, my job pays the bills, or you can get what you need from source when you have faith. So I feel a job, like a normal job, keeps you cocooned in a cocoon. Whereas when you're doing creative things, you feel like you're out in the open expressing yourself. You feel like you're fulfilling your life purpose. So that's what's coming through. A job keeps you cocooned. Your creative project reveals you to the world. And also, I'm not saying that you don't do a job, because your job can be your creative project. It's just you've got to have faith that God is your source, not your job or your paycheck or anything else, because God provides when you ask, it is given. So I feel creative project. I hope that helps, okay? Guided by Andrew, thank you for being here, honey. Using milestone. Hi, Liz, could I get a message from Melina? I feel she's in pain and making decisions right now. Feeling her energy heavy this week. So we got time to go. So what she's saying to you is this: before I met you, I was settling for a life that no longer made me happy. It's time to leave that behind. And I feel that's what she keeps going into or going back to. A life that doesn't make her happy because it's what she's used to. It's like a comfort zone. You've shown me the way through to you. You've shown her a different way. You've shown her things can be different. And she is itching for that. They give me an itchy back. She's itching for this stability that you bring to her, but she feels very guilty about the way she's behaved and the things she's done. So you're right, feeling that she's making decisions because she's making a decision to honour her truth. Fear, she's afraid of losing you, yes. She's also facing these fears of losing you. I'm afraid of losing you. She doesn't want to let you go. And divine timing, however, remember there is a timing to it. It will all happen at the exact right timing. So she doesn't want to let you go. So she isn't going to let you go. So what's the guidance for you? The guidance for you is facing fears. It's same, it's mirrored. So remember, she mirrors back to you your fears because you don't want to lose her either. And all the things you experience at the same time. So your mirrors of each other, you may see mirrored numbers. You're definitely experiencing things because you're both experiencing things. So you could be going through physical things, emotional things, feeling her. Obviously, you're feeling her energy. But there's definitely mirroring going on. What's the message for you from heaven? The message from heaven is empowerment. So this is you in your power. You know, trust your inner vision. Trust what you feel. Trust what you know. Step into that power. And the thing is, she also wants to step into her power. She's just struggling. So I feel you inspire her to be her true self. Let's get some other messages. Very clear message coming through for you, Andrew, here. And just to let everyone know, Andrew has a channel as well, Guided by Andrew. He is a twin flame coach as well. And he's got some awesome merch on his channel. Okay, great like t-shirts and hoodies with like flames on. And, you know, so go and check his merch out. So you're being reminded, you're being prepared. You know, that's why there's space between you, because it's a preparation phase. Remember, separation is preparation. The delay creates the way, all that good stuff. So in the space between you, there is a preparation happening. You're both being prepared because you're being reminded you're also learning. You may feel ready, but you are also learning. So the angels say, right now, focus on you. And she is watching your social media, so she could be watching your channel, who knows? But she is watching you in some way. Okay? And the angels say, focus on you right now. Let her focus on her and have faith. I hope that helps, okay? Railen, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, could you please give a message for my DM? Thank you. So what's going on with your DM today? I do feel there's going to be communication. He's going to test the water. Okay, so if your masculine's pulled back or being quiet, he's going to test the water with you. That could be sending you a message, wondering what you're doing. Because he's saying, I want to know what you're thinking. I want to know what you're feeling. I want you to talk to me, I'll listen. So I feel he's going to test the water. We've got talk to me, testing, retreat. He's a bit worried that you're going to retreat or you're not going to open up, but he wants to come forward, he does. So he's saying, I know sometimes I do things that test your love. It's my soul's way of making sure your love is unconditional like mine is for you. So there is lessons being learned. They give me fear. And that can bring up fear. But what I'm feeling is, this is more about him wanting to talk to you. So he's going to test the water. Okay? He says, I need to retreat until I get over what's bothering me. I don't want you to see me like this. I'm protecting myself and you. So there is a protection happening as well where he doesn't want to come forward until he can actually offer you something real. There's something bothering him. So he could be stressed out. But I feel what I'm really connecting with is, he may have been retreating or pulling back, but now he's going to reach out because he wants to talk to you and he's going to test the water. So testing the water is like a little small nudge. You know, like it could be like a, hey, how are you doing? Or what you're up to. And to you, it might feel like, what? You know, aren't you going to give me something juicy, something real, something I can get my teeth into? But that's his way of making sure that he shows you he cares, but without revealing too much or getting burned. Because he may be afraid that he's going to get hurt, okay? What else is going on? Yeah, you got the promise, you got the stack. So you will be together, you will reunite. So there's definitely going to be a reconciliation. You're going to be together. The stag is the promise of union. It's the promise that he is changing. So there's definitely a healing taking place. Yeah, forgive and release the past. So there could be an opportunity coming in for you to forgive and release the past. So what's the guidance for you? White van's just pulled up outside. Okay, and they've been doing work in the road, and it's road people. I hope they're not going to start drilling the road up right outside here. We got career changes coming up. So there could be some career changes going on with you, with them. So things happening at work, job, financial stuff. So things happening for the right reasons. I hope that helps, okay? Vasha, thank you for the donation. DM's feelings, next plans, my career guidance. What do you need to know? So he's saying to you, I am spellbound with you. I am spellbound. And you feel spellbound with him. So you feel drawn to each other. I am spellbound. Please forgive me. I want this to be forever. So he wants it to be forever. He sees you as his forever person, even if his situation is not allowing that to happen at this point, okay? Because he said, I know I've hurt you. I know I've been careless and selfish by taking time out when you needed me. I wasn't strong enough. I'm sorry. So he's still gaining courage right now. He still doesn't feel strong enough to change things. But he said, I won't give up on us. Now I know what you are, who you are, and what you mean to me. This love is forever. So he's been really working out what this love is. He knows you're his forever person. And he is spellbound by you. He feels like you have a power over him that no one else does. He can't get his words out. He struggles to tell you these things. Okay? I'm constantly drawn back to you. I can't help it. It's so intense. He gets tongue-tied around you. And I feel that's because you're a strong person. You know, you have a strong way of looking at things. And he is also afraid to hurt you and let you down. And he doesn't want to cause any pain. He doesn't want to have a misunderstanding with you. So the separation is preparing for what's next. So right now his plan is to prepare to do what's right or to do what's next. And there's going to be a reunion. It says the universe is guiding you back together. So maybe you want commitments in the future, marriage, that kind of thing. This is what the universe is preparing you for because you are each other's forever person. It's just not at this particular moment. And I feel that's what triggers you because you want things to change. You want things to move forward. You want things to happen like now in this moment. And that's why you're learning to have patience, okay? So what do you need to know about your career? If I'm looking out the window, it's just because there's a big white van outside and they don't know what they're doing. They're out of the... Someone's on the phone. I don't know if it's a phone or it's a device. Someone's standing outside a white van doing this. That may mean something to someone. So someone could have a white van. I'm not saying this is connected with you, Vasha. It may be. But it could be anyone watching. I need to just pass this on. Someone is standing outside a white van. They've also got a high-vis thing on. And he's on his phone like this. So someone could be working right now wanting to communicate. They're also giving me an itchy nose. which is about fear of making a mistake, or they're following their intuition as well. Their intuition, that's why I've got an itchy nose. I'm connecting with this person outside here, is being guided to reach out. He's just got back in his white van. Okay, so I feel someone who's got a white van or who's at work today, he's driving off now, may get out of the white van, message you, and then get back in the van. So I feel someone may be at work being guided to communicate. I don't know who that's for, but it's for someone. Okay, they've gone now. I feel I need to channel that message. So going back to Vasha, we've got for you, for Korea, we've got clear your vibes. So clear your vibes. Now, this is also about you thinking about what you want to do. Now, what I'm seeing here very clearly is the head. If you look at the head of that person's head is busy. There's a lot going on. Okay, and your mind right now may just be clouded with struggle because there may be a lot of chaos around you. Okay, so you've got to clear your vibration. You've got to clear your mind. You go in nature and you'll know what to do. There's no fear of missing out there. You've got a FOMO. FOMO means fear of missing out. So you may feel like you're missing out on something. This could be missing out on time with your twin. You may feel like you're missing out on something to do with work, or you may feel like an opportunity is going to pass you by. And you've just got to clear your mind because you can't miss out on anything that's meant for you. So I feel the message here is clear your mind, go in nature, breathe, clear your vibration, clear your energy fields, ask the angels to cleanse you. And then you'll know what to do about work because you're not going to miss out on anything. So you may just need to clear your head about things to receive the right guidance, to understand what the next steps are, to know what to do. Let me bring you a card around Korea. Yeah, follow your heart. You got the King of Cups there. And again, even though I'm trying to connect with Korea, it's like your masculine is all in your head. So you've got to get out of your head to know what to do. And your masculine may be connected with your career as well. So again, it's about understanding that you've got to get the balance right. So I feel you've got to clear your head to know what to do and work. So that it isn't really coming through about career guidance apart from saying clear your vibes and then you'll know what to do. Because everything that's going on in your head right now, everything, even your work life, it's all revolving around your twin. And I feel you've got to clear your energy in that way. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Donna, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Are there any messages from Mark today? So what does Mark want you to know today? He's aching for you. He's aching to return to you. He's saying, I get this ache in my chest and in other places, wink, wink. So in other words, sexy places, because I want you so bad. You make me feel alive. So you make him feel alive, and that's why he's returning. I get so close to having it all with you, and then fear steps in and I pull away. I'm sorry, it hurts to stay away. I will return. So, and this is why you may feel like he's been coming for so long, and then you're thinking, why? You know, I thought he was coming, then he didn't. I thought he was coming, then he didn't. What's going on? And it's because he's saying, I get so close. I get so close to having it all with you. I get this ache, and then my fear steps in, and I pull away, and I disappear, and I go quiet, and then it takes a while for me to get the courage back. So that's what's going on with him, okay? So let's see what else he wants you to know. What else is he going through? Yeah, he's still learning his lessons. Remember, at the bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands, that's you. So you're being reminded to remember your power. But he's still learning his lessons right now. There's going to be a reunion. So again, it's showing you celebrations, happy times, moving forward towards happy times as well. So again, this is like the energy we're in, moving towards all the celebrations coming up, like Christmas time and Halloween and in the UK, I don't know, bonfire night with Thanksgiving for some, all the times, all the happy times, all the exciting things that you've got to look forward to. And again, like yesterday, we picked up on the energy where he's thinking about those times. He wants to spend those times with you, and he feels in pain. He's aching for those times. He wants to spend these times with you. And I feel you do too. So there is a huge message about coming together. What else is he going through? What else is he going through? What else is he going through? Separation, preparing for what's next. So in the separation, he's planning, he's thinking, he's processing, he's working it all out. So what's the guidance for you? Yeah, the white stag, you have a mission together, and you got the dragonfly changes. I just saw rainbow as well. Is that at the bottom? Yeah. You protected, you're safe. So the changes, the preparation, it's all protected. You may see 555, rainbows, dragonflies, white stag, you have a mission, you know you have, so have faith. Okay, so focus on you. Let me get you one more card. What else do you need to know? Epiphany. So he's going through a big epiphany right now because he knows he wants you in his life. And I feel like he's starting to realise more and more I get so close and then I pull away. Because he gets so close. And the thing is, he's so afraid of losing what he has with you. You know, he's so afraid of like having it all with you and then it being ripped away. Sometimes that's his fear. His fear is, well, if I don't go for this, I'm not going to get hurt. He's not going to get ripped away. I hope that helps, okay? And we got Guided by Fire. We got Rob in the house. Thank you for being here, honey. You see milestone. Hi, there's any message from Avery I need to know? Avery's energy has calmed down in the 5D. That's good, and that's because you put your boundaries down. Any more good news about this job that it has for me? I'm being excited. So he is changing. He wants you to know he's changing. So it will be effortless. And he wants it to be that way. He's saying, I know, this is what he's saying, I know that my life with you would be effortless. Life would be effortless, live with you. So in other words, what he means is, if he's with you, he wouldn't have to want for anything. He wouldn't have to need for anything because you provide for everything he wants. But he also knows he has to step up and level up and be able to come in as an equal partner. Because he knows that you would give him everything. That's how generous you are. But he also knows he has to be your equal. So he's saying life with you would be so effortless. I'm looking forward to that. I can see our future together and it's incredible. So he knows like he could come to you right now with nothing and you would give him everything. But he knows as much as you would do that, he wants to give to you equally. And he's also saying when he's with you, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be effortless. It's going to be like you don't need to try to be around each other because it's just going to happen effortlessly. I'm working hard to change, to face up to all that I've been avoiding. I know I need to do more, but I'm tired. So you may be tired today. You may have not slept very well. You may have had a restless night. You may just be tired of the situation, the circumstances he's in. So he knows with you it can be effortless and less tiring, but he also knows he has to change first. So he is doing it the right way. You know, he's taking the honouring path to you, which is really powerful. And he's busy, so he's trying to focus on work, career, projects, goals, and you're doing the same thing. Because you're saying, I'm excited about this new job, and you're busy doing that, so you're focusing on you. Okay, you're saying, I'm focusing on my work, my career, my projects, my goals, and it's exciting me. So he knows you're busy as well. So I feel this is him kind of being aware of why you're not running up to the 5D every 5 minutes. You know, he's aware you've got things going on in your physical world. So he is aware of that. He knows you're busy and he respects you for it. Okay, so what else do you need to know? These cards are flying. My goodness me, where's that gone? It's flown somewhere. It's gone behind my other cup. They don't usually fly this way, do they? I'm going to have to get up. I'm going to get up to get that card, Rob, wherever that went. So annoying when the cards do this, but it shows you there's big change going on. It's gone right behind my cupboard. Am I even going to be able to get that out? I can't even see where it is. There's no way I'm getting that card. I'll have to move. I've got a big, massive cupboard here. I'll have to move the cupboard. I'm not doing that on camera. So just know that whatever's going on with that card, it's not meant to be revealed at this time. When I find it later, I'll send you an email, okay? So let's pull you a different one. What else do you need to know? We've got mask. So it says honour your authenticity. I feel with the job, all you need to do is be yourself. If you're honouring your true self, being yourself, everything will work out. And you may have to wear a mask. I don't know if you've got to wear like a mask, you know, because I know you're doing healing, caring work, so you may have to wear a mask, and that may get on your nerves. Okay, they give me that song. I know a song that'll get on your nerves. Okay, they give me that for a reason. I know they'll get on your nerves. So it may get on your nerves if you have to wear a mask. Yeah, face shield. It may get on your nerves. Okay, but it's also a sign when the mask comes off that that's what's going on with Avery as well. He's going to be authentic. So as long as you're your authentic self in your job, then everything will go okay. But I feel you'll get annoyed with wearing that mask or face shield or whatever it is. I hope that helps, okay? You may have to get used to wearing it again because obviously you haven't for a while because you haven't been at work, if that makes sense. So Ashita, thank you for the donation. Why am I seeing dreams about DM that I should block him? Well, first of all, we should never really block our person because blocking them blocks our self. Instead, it's about having self-control. So you may be purging out your own fears about the things that are triggering to you or the things that stress you out, that make you want to block him. So it's more likely that's what's going on. It's like your subconscious mind is purging through your own struggle. So what he's saying to you is, please be patient with me. I'm finding my strength. And maybe you're fed up with the timing or you're fed up with the way things are happening. But he's saying, thank you for being patient with me. I'm still working things out in my own mind. It's comforting to know you're there. So he finds comfort to know you're there. So again, I feel this is another message that if you block him, it's going to cause anxiety in him. Okay, and obviously maybe you want to create anxiety in him to make him change, but really it doesn't work that way because love is unconditional. It's more important that you have self-control. When you have self-control, you don't need to block anyone because you take yourself out of the equation, you pull your energy back, you stop looking or you stop overthinking. He's saying you are so much stronger than me. You know what you want and you know how to get it. Your beautiful strength holds us together. So he wants to be more like you, so he's inspired by you. But I feel the reason why you're having thoughts about blocking him and your subconscious mind is working through those thoughts. So what's going on in the connection? Asking it will be given. You can't run away from your own soul. So if you block him, what's it really going to do? You can't run away from your feelings. You can't block out your feelings. You can't block the connection. The connection goes beyond a block. So I feel you'll just be creating more drama if you do block him. Because it may feel a relief. You may feel a relief for blocking him in the short term, but then obviously you want to, he's your masculine, you know, you belong together, so you're going to reconcile at some point. So it's going to cause more drama later down the line. But I feel it's more your dreams are bringing up things you're healing. You know, it's like last night, for example, I dreamt I was in a water park and I got swept onto a water ride. Okay, was fully clothed, and then I plunged down this into the deep ocean and I couldn't breathe. It doesn't mean that's going to happen in real life. It means I'm healing emotion. So they're kind of saying don't take your dreams so literally, if that makes sense. I hope that helps, okay? Shivaya, thank you for the donation. Hi, let's message my DM and God for me, please. So what does your DM want to say to you? What does your masculine want you to know today? Overwhelmed. I'm trying to keep everything working in my life. I'm overwhelmed. There's so much to think about. So he may be a bit stressed. He may have a lot going on. He may be thinking about work, finances, himself. You know, he's got a lot going on. And he said, I'm trying to keep things working. So it's like he's just trying to get through the day. So it may be a very stressful time for him right now and he's overwhelmed. So don't rush or force anything or pressure him in any way. Just pull your energy back, focus on you. So what else is he going through or what do you need to be aware of? Yeah, lighten the load. He's got to lighten the load. He's feeling very stressed right now, triggered, worried, overthinking everything. So he may be having headaches, blocking my throat. He may be having headaches, there's blocks in the throat chakra. And he's also thinking about how to communicate. So the dolphins are there to say lighten the load. That's what he needs to do. He needs to have more fun time. So he may be very serious. He may be serious in his life about things he's got going on. He's not having any fun. So he may actually be guided perhaps today or tomorrow, with it being the weekend, to get out there and do something for himself, to have some fun. And this is also a sign for you to bring playful energy in, to not stress about things or put demands on him in any way because he's very overwhelmed with things. So what else do you need to know about the journey right now? We've got you can move on from the struggle but never your twin flame, and that's what you're being reminded. So what he needs to do is move on from the struggle he's in. He can't move on from you. There's going to be a block here. So he may be trying to block you out or push you away right now because he's feeling overwhelmed, but he can't run from his own soul. So he can try and move on, but he can't. What he needs to do is move on from all the struggle he's experiencing. Yeah, he's angry and frustrated at himself, and that's causing a problem too. So surrender the struggle. He's got to lighten the load. So he's going through a lot of struggle today. Okay, so what's the guidance for you from God? I'm going to bring one of these in. What do you need to know from the higher power? Okay, so we've got identity. Make your own choices. Like God is saying to you, I created you with free will so you can make your own choices. And that means you make mistakes and then they get mirrored back to you as lessons. So you'll make mistakes, you'll make good choices, you'll make bad choices. That's why you're a human. That's why you're alive. So follow your own choices. Do what's right for you. Remember your own identity. It's like angels are reminding you of that. And that's God is saying to you, yes, you are mirrors of each other because you're mirroring each other. See how you're mirroring each other there? Okay, you are mirroring each other. But also you've got to live your own path. You've got to do your own thing. So make sure you're living your life for you too. Make sure you're releasing your own stress and struggle. Giving it to heaven. He's got to rescue himself. So I want to do you a message from God directly. the deck. Actually, thank you, angels. They're guiding me to use this deck. So what's the message for you from God, okay? What's the message for you from God? Okay, love never fails because it always finds a way. And it's reminding you, God is saying, I will find a way. Okay, whenever you are asking about wanting, there'll be a way. Okay, so love never fails. It will always find a way. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Very powerful. Lisa, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. I think I just saw that you're in Costa as well. Very jealous. I probably won't be having a Costa till next week. So Lisa says, morning, we just drove past each other. What were her thoughts and how was her energy now? So you and your twin just drove past each other, which again is serendipitous. The universe creating a way. Okay, you're not doing anything, she's not doing anything. So the universe creates that way. Okay, so first message is, she's saying to you, I'm thinking about freedom. I'm thinking about my freedom. I'm thinking about how to be free. She wants to be free with you. She does feel free with you, but she wants to be free to be with you. And that's what she's dreaming about. So again, she thought about, what would it be like if I was free today? If you were free today to be with me. So in other words, if there was no distractions, no outside interference, if it was just you and her. She said, I'll always choose you. But there are other choices I have to make in order to be with you. I'm thinking and working it out. So she is thinking about being with you. It's like she's saying, I'll always choose you because it's not about you. It's about me choosing myself to be free, which leads to you. I can be free with you. I can start to believe in my dreams again, and it feels good with you. Anything is possible with you. So when she thinks about a life with you, it's free. It's out in the open. It's not lying to anyone. It's not wearing a mask. It's not hiding. It's not inauthentic. It's real and true. And that's what she dreams about. So she's thinking about her freedom. And that seeing you and driving past each other triggered that. Now, there is divine protection. So your angels are watching over you and guiding you and protecting you. But the love is real. She's listening to her heart. It says always listen to your heart. That's what she knows she needs to do. She needs to listen to her heart, okay? So we've got, look at this, a message is on the way. It's very likely she's going to reach out again because she's felt that energy from seeing you and passing you by in the car. So a message is on its way. She is going to reach out. Okay, so again, typing a message up. So let's get one more card as well. What else do you need to know? Let's get a sign for you or something else you need to know. Thank you to my mods for looking after the chat today. Look at this, raise your vibration. That's what you're doing. Okay, observe it all from a higher place and then let it go. This is a very fertile time, a time of release and something being created. So what you're releasing right now is creating a way for something new. So you may see drafts, okay, because a draft is a sign that you're seeing it all from a higher place. So it's reminding you to not get triggered by your own ego and the struggles you go through, you know, when you go into fear. See everything in a higher way. The angels say, yeah, we've got ghosts. It says commune with your guides. Especially when you feel like she's ghosting you or you feel like she's haunting you or you feel like she's a ghost in the dark, you know, like, oh, it's never going to happen or whatever your ego tells you. Commune with your guides. Talk to your angels. You're not alone. And I feel you're haunting her. And the fact that you've run into each other is a huge sign you're both manifesting this anyway. I hope that helps, okay? And enjoy your Costa. I'm jealous. Rose, thank you for the donation. Hello, I'm Reema. What's coming for Shivam and my friendship this year? When do you see us meeting? So, welcome, Reema. Thank you for being here. So, what's going on this year between the two of you? We've got identity. Again, this is about making your own choices. So, you've both got choices to make. And I feel with each other, you feel free to be yourselves, you know. So, I feel it's like the friendship is revealing your true identity. So, this could even be revealing that there's more to this. Now, you've got the mirror. So, the mirror is about the way you see yourselves in each other and the way you reveal things to each other. So I feel that you trigger each other too. So you open each other up and you show each other what you may need to change or heal within the self. So I feel it's much more than just a friendship. Okay, it's much more than that. So I'm not saying this is twin flame. You've got to go within and ask yourself that question. But I feel it's definitely more than a friendship. And that's what's going to be kind of revealed this year to the both of you through what you are mirroring back to each other. So when do you see us meeting? Okay, when do you see us meeting? Well, your higher self is already guiding you that something is going to happen. Okay, it's more 5D right now, or more through the 5D is like the interactions through dreams, telepathy, and the connection you share that's not being spoken. So I feel you've got this high level connection, but it may not be being expressed or communicated in a physical way. So that's what I'm actually connecting with this year. Or you may be connecting physically through messenger messages, online, more than a physical meeting. Okay, so I feel it's kind of more in other ways than physical for the time being, at least over the next perhaps 3 weeks to 3 months. So, but I do feel you're going to show this off in the open. I do feel you're proud of each other. You want to show each other off in your world. So I do feel it's manifesting into a physical meeting. And this could be something that manifests over the next 3 weeks to 3 months for you. Let me see if I can get a more powerful timeline than that, though. Let's see. Yeah, there's fear around this as well. So let go of any fear. Oh, there's got to be fear around actually meeting up properly when you least expect it. So the angels aren't giving you an exact timing because this is in divine time. And it's also something you're being asked to have faith in and put your trust in. So it's going to happen when you least expect it. That's what you need to know. But it is going to happen. And I feel that your person, that your friend, is very proud of you. So, and you're going to be proud of each other. But I feel it could well be more than friendship. Okay, but it's about revealing something to each other through your true identity. Or the true identity of this connection is going to be revealed, which means it's more likely more than friendship. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation. Message for collective unions. So message for collective unions. Okay, so let's do a message for collective unions. So pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3, what do you need to know about your union? 1, 2, or 3, what do you need to know about your union? Okay, so card 1, card 2, card 3. So if you're in the chat right now, pick a number 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, 3. That's going to give you some guidance about your union. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. So number 1, we've got silence is helping. So if you're in silence right now, it's helping your union. It's working for your union. So don't be afraid of the silence. Enjoy the silence, as Depeche Mode said. It's working for you. There's healing going on. There's understanding going on. That's the message. Number 2, past life trauma, healing past wounds. So there's wounds that need healing first before you can be together. Okay, so past life wounds that you've experienced in this life, things are shifting. So whenever you're healing right now to do with the past, wounds, things that cause pain, it's assisting your union. It's making you stronger and it's moving things forward. Pile 3, a new start is coming. So it's going to be a new beginning. Okay, so a new start. Something is happening to create a fresh start for you both. So this could be a karmic ending. It could be separation ending. Could be just having a conversation about the future. So something new is coming in. A new start is coming that leads to union. This could also be something like a new job or a new home or a relocation or a change you're making, or perhaps you're doing something differently that's bringing a new start in. Because it's not just like, a new start is coming. It's like something is happening to make that happen. And this could be something you're doing. It could be the work you're doing on yourself, the work that you're doing on themselves, changes coming in. I hope that helps, okay? Stella, thank you for the donation. May I have some messages from Jesus and God, please, of course. So, what does Jesus want you to know? This for Stella. What does Jesus want you to know? So, Jesus is saying to you, judge not that you be not judged. I love this because we're being reminded here that the only person who has a right to judge anyone in this life is God. Okay, we have no right to judge because we don't know what anyone is going through. We don't know what people are going through. What do they say? Don't judge anyone, at least until you've walked a mile in their shoes. So you don't know what someone is going through or experiencing. Everyone is hurting. Everyone's going through their own stuff, their own experiences, their own pain, their own challenges. So don't judge anyone. And that can mean judging your person, thinking, it would be so easy for them to do this, or it would be so easy for them to do that, or why are they doing this, why are they doing that? They've got the reasons, and you may not know what they are. Could also be about judging someone who's walking down the street wearing a certain thing or doing a certain thing. It's not your job to judge that. As long as they're enjoying what they're doing, who cares? Okay, so I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying to you that you're a judgmental person. This is coming from Jesus. So he's reminding you, if you start judging anyone, usually it's because we're judging our person, why they do the things they do, or why they don't do the things that we want them to do, whatever it is. Jesus is saying, don't judge, because if you judge others, you're going to get judged yourself. This is why many spiritual beings don't like doing jury service. I always wondered, when I was younger, because my sister was always like the one who was the successful one in the family, if that makes sense. Like, she was the one that went to university. She was the one that got the powerful job. She was the one that did all the recognition stuff. And I remember once, years ago, I was in my 20s when this happened. She's 8 years older than me. And I remember she was on jury service. And I remember thinking, I would never get asked to go on jury service. I would never be asked to do something that, at the time, I thought it was like something special, or, And I'm so glad now. I look back and I think, thank goodness, thank you, God, for not putting me in that situation, because it's not my job to judge anyone. And I feel like I would absolutely regret it now if I'd have been on a panel in that way. And I'm not saying if you've ever done jury service, don't feel guilty about it. What I'm saying is recognize why maybe that's something you haven't done or you never really wanted to do. Because Jesus is saying to you, don't judge anyone, because if you do, you get judged yourself. And it's really about karma. What you give out, you get back. So if you're giving out good karma, if you're giving out good things, you're going to get good things coming back to you. So it's exactly the same, really. So what does God want you to know? So God is saying to you right now, he's saying happiness is a choice that you always have the power to make. This is what I was trying to explain to Ashweeni in yesterday's live. Happiness is an inside job. So God is reminding you, you don't need to wait for a person to be happy or satisfied. You don't need to have more money in the bank. You don't need to be waiting for outside things to line up for you. You can choose to be happy right now. So happiness is a choice, and you have the power to make that choice. And there is always another way. Choose the path that leads to peace. So if something isn't working for you or something's stressing you out, focus on peace. God is saying, choose the path that leads to peace. Choose the path of happiness, and that will move things forward. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I think I'm at the top of my chat. I'm at the top of the chat, okay? So big thank you to everyone who's donated there. I'm carrying on, obviously. I've only been on for nearly 2 hours, so I'm going to grab messages out the chat. So if anyone is struggling right now and you need a question, just put your question in the chat for me. So I can see we've got Claire's commented, my grandmother just died. I'm so sorry for your loss, honey. Let me bring you a message through from your grandmother. Now, if she's just died, it's very likely she's going through a healing process, where she'll be going through a life review and experiencing a life. But timings are different up there than they are down here. So what does your grandmother want to say? She's sending you a sign through music. She's saying, the song you keep hearing is from me. So if you keep hearing a repetitive song moving forward, that song is coming from her. Okay, so that you know that she's with you. That song you keep hearing, yes, it's from me. She's saying be kind to each other. I love that. Be good to each other. Be kind. Be loving. And I feel she wants you to know that because she was a kind person in her life. She said, I love you very much. So she said, I love you very much. I'm still with you. Be kind to each other. And I'm going to send you a song that says I'm with you. I hope that helps, okay? So she's right by your side. It's very beautiful. I feel she was a very kind-hearted, loving person, okay? Or you saw that side of her anyway. We're going to do Victor. Victor says, morning, Liz. May I have any messages, my beautiful twin, a dragon card? So let's bring in a dragon card for you. I'm just move my wood snake out of the way. Actually, I'm on the wrong pile there. There we are. There's the dragon cards. So what dragon is around you right now and why? What dragon is around you and why? So you've got 2 dragons. Got reconnecting. I feel these dragons are assisting with you and your twin reconnecting, because it just disconnected and reconnected for me. It may have buffered for you. So you got the earth dragon first of all. The earth dragon is clearing the path, clearing the land around you. I'm not surprised this dragon's come out when this morning I've heard road works going on already up the road, and it's a Saturday and it was very early, like they were drilling up the road. So this earth dragon is saying, I'm going to help you to stay grounded, Be ready to serve. Stuck energy is clearing. You can move forward in life now. So this earth dragon is helping you for a new beginning. I love this dragon because it's like it's standing on the edge of a cliff and about to fly off. So it's about a new beginning. This is like rebirth. It's like the Fool in the Tarot. Something new is coming in. So getting ready to fly in your life here. And the air and water dragon. So I do feel there's an air dragon and a water dragon around you as well. So the air dragon blasting things out of the way. Water dragon helping you to go around anything that's causing a problem. But the air and water dragon, this is one dragon helping you to connect to your higher frequencies. Helping you to remember your truth. So trust your intuition and develop your psychic abilities. So Archangel Raziel around you, helping you to connect, okay? Be open to enlightenment and express your inner song. So an inner song could be you maybe have a song that's coming to you. So your twin may be communicating with you right now through music. And that's what I'm being guided to bring in, some music cards for you, okay? So what message is your twin communicating to you through music right now? Or what's the message coming through? That the feelings are mutual, okay? So the first thing you need to know is that your twin feels exactly what you know they feel. Because it's mutual. So they are as mad about you as you are about them. And that's what your twin is saying to you. I'm mad about you. I'm crazy about you. The feelings are mutual. And I never forget you either. So your twin flame never forgets you. I'll never forget you. And I'm letting you know through music that you matter to me. And I do care about you. And I'm going to prove this to you soon. Very powerful. So the message from heaven is keep going because you're almost there. It says you're being given a huge energy boost by heaven to keep going, to trust the journey, to keep moving up that hill because the view from the top will be worth it. So this is the song Running Up That Hill by Placebo or by Kate Bush, whichever you prefer. So let go. It says letting go does not mean you move on, as you can never move on. It means let go of the struggle, the doubt, the fear. Focus on love and allow the universe to take care of the rest. When you start to focus on your life, everything will fall into place. Now, this could also be about any worries you have about your mum or anything else you've got going on. You're about to feel super connected to your twin. You're being prepared for communication. You can feel that they have something to tell you and you're preparing, you're getting ready to hear it. Something big is happening, is moving into place. You'll start to feel tingles of power and excitement in your crown chakra and your solar plexus. So you're definitely feeling that something is happening. What other songs is your twin sending to you? We've got, I'm going to be, this is beautiful. I would walk 5,000 miles, 500 miles. It's the Proclaimers. I'm doing the work to be with you. And I would walk 500 miles or 5,000 miles, whatever it is. I can't remember what it is. But I'm going to walk those miles to be with you. So that's a huge message about them doing what they need to do. And any other songs you're hearing, what do they mean? Went back in, what is it? They know you belong together. This may be what he's struggling to say right now. So he's going to share it with you through music. I know we belong together. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, next question we're going to do Shooting Star. Says, hi Liz, I'm in a long distance with my twin. What's coming next in the connection? And any messages from him? So what's going on with you and your twin? Yeah, I would walk 500 miles. I don't know where I got 5,000 from. Timelines are guidelines. So this is reminding you that if you get given a timeline on your journey, that timeline can shift and change because of fear, free will, and other things. Okay, we have various timelines on this journey. So for example, a timeline will open, and if for whatever reason we don't do what we need to do in that timeline, it will close and another one will open. Okay, so you're being reminded here to let go of the when, the how, and all of that, and just give that to heaven. So have faith in the when you're going to be together. What does your masculine want you to know? Closer and frustration. He's very frustrated he doesn't live closer to you, and he's frustrated he can't get closer to you. I want to hold you close and tell you that everything will be okay. Every choice we make leads us closer together. It frustrates me. I don't have more to offer you right now. I want to give everything to you. But what I'm really feeling is he's frustrated because he's not closer to you physically. And that can mean being close to you physically, as in touching you, but also not being around you physically, like distance-wise. So what else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? Yeah, he's saying he wants to change that. So he's in the process of working out how that can change. What changes can I make to be closer to you? What do I need to change? Because he may feel like he's letting you down. He's acting shady. He's back and forth. He doesn't want to be that way. He doesn't want to be that way. He wants to make the changes to make it right with you so he can be with you properly and fully every day. Okay, so he doesn't like being back and forth or messing you around in that way. He doesn't like it. So he's gone deep within, he's processing. He's also dealing with finances. So finances could be a factor that's stopping him from being with you the way he wants to be with you. So he's diving deep into his soul to process this. Reflecting, thinking, praying, meditating. He's going within. So what's the guidance for you? Yeah, trust that he is awakening. He knows his truth. He knows what he needs to do. And also the eyes are symbolic as well. So you may be drawn to his eyes, but you may be having eye issues. If you find that your eyes are hurting, watering, if you're crying a bit more, they give me fear. You may see things you don't like. It's all to do with fear. There is healing. Look at this card moving on top of the deck. He's working on himself, working on body and mind. So he may be doing more gym work. He may be working more on his physical body. But I feel he wants to make the changes. He is awakening to the changes he needs to make because he's frustrated. He's not closer to you in body and mind. I hope that helps, okay? We've got It's Me Again says, Liz, any message for my twin and guidance? So what's the message from your twin? Okay, only you. He's saying there's only you. I know I'm in good hands with you. You love me and give to me in all the right ways. I don't get that anywhere else. And he feels like he's numb to anything else. So if there's anyone else around, his energy is numb to those people or those things. He doesn't want anyone else. He only wants you. Okay, and if he is in a situation he needs to release, then he distracts his mind from that. His mind constantly wanders back to you. Okay, he may not be able to face his feelings yet, what he wants to express to you, and he may even numb that up with alcohol or other things. But it feels like what I'm connecting with is he's numb to others because he only wants you. And he gets very frustrated with himself about this as well. Okay, what else is going on? What else is going on? Yes, I'm accepting donations, honey. I'm just pulling out of the chat. That white van's coming back. Oh, my goodness me. Okay, something going on with the white van today. Rob, weren't you talking about a white van as well? If Rob's still here, I think he is. So we've got choose. Choose right now to focus on you. This is the guidance for you because your twin flame is on their way and you're receiving that message through telepathy and 5D connection. Okay, so right now the angels want to choose you. You know, the angels saying choose yourself, focus on you because your twin is on their way back. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do Karina with a K. Great to have you here, honey. Hi, Liz, I was Mark and did you see my post on the 11th? Rough day for me to go through. Any messages from him? So what's the energy around the journey? So first of all, you are a divine feminine power and you're being reminded of that. They give me a block. So anytime there's any blocks or things aren't happening or you're not seeing anything, remember you are a divine feminine. Sometimes there just needs to be some space to heal. And I feel that's what he wants you to know. You know, anytime he pulls back or he's not around or he disappears, he just needs that space to heal things because the karmic situations are ending. The karmic situation he's in is ending. And he wants you to know that. So use gratitude to boost your mood. There is communication ahead. I know that's what you're waiting for. So when you're being grateful for everything, that's going to shift everything forward quicker. Okay? You can't miss out on what's meant for you. And this is what the universe is reminding you of, or what God is reminding you of, that you can't miss out on anything or anyone that's meant for you, and you and him are meant to be. Okay, what's the card coming through there? Let's see what that one is. Yeah, magic, you are blessed. And you are blessed, not stressed. So give any stressful feelings to heaven in exchange for peace because you are blessed, okay? And you've got ghost. It says commune with your guide. So you know you have angels around you. And what I'm connecting with here is your mum and dad. I've got your mum and dad coming through. So before I even connect with Mark and another about your post, I want your mum and dad through here. So what do your mum and dad want to say? What does your mum want to say? What does your dad want to say? Wow, this is why I'm connecting with them. I knew there was some messages coming through. So first of all, your mum is saying to you, and I feel this is the most important message, it will get better. It will get better, okay? And, you know, obviously I shared that poem, maybe that was coming from your mum. It will get better. That's what you need to know. Whatever you're going through, whatever the struggle is, it will get better. I've visited you in a dream. Okay, so she's come to you in a dream, whether you remember it or not, she's visited you that way. She's saying be kind to each other. be kind. And this is about you and Mark being kind to each other, being loving towards each other. It could also be you being kind to other people. Now, your dad is saying to you, I'm always with you. So you know he is. He said, I'm always with you. And a treasured fur baby is saying hello. So your dad is around an animal, a treasured fur baby. And that fur baby is saying hello. So this could be a dog, a cat, could be a hamster, anything that you know about, okay? Look after your beautiful body. So your dad wants you to look after your body, to be good to yourself, kind to yourself. He's saying it's okay, I understand. It's okay, I do understand. So if you're worried about what he thinks, he understands. And I attended my funeral and I knew who was there. I know who was at my funeral, I know. So if there's anything you think about connected with the funeral, perhaps if there was any trigger or anything to do with that, he knows what went on. Or if something went on, he wants you to be aware of that. So regarding Mark, did he see the post on the 11th? What do you need to know? Did he see the post, or what do you need to know about that? 333, you're being protected at this time. So I feel when you see 333, and I feel you're going to see that today, that's your sign that he saw the post. Okay, because I feel he did see the post, and it's also about protection. So I don't know if it was a rainbow, or there was something to do with a rainbow on this post, or it was something about being protected, or whatever it was. I don't know what it was. I don't need to know what it was. But it's like he felt it was a protection. He felt safe. He felt strong from it in some way. He may have even seen it at 333, or when there was a 333 energy. So I do feel the answer is yes, he did see it. Let me bring in as well this oracle deck, white van again. Two white vans. What's going on with white vans? So strange, white vans are coming through. Rob, well, you spoke about white vans. I've seen about 5 or 6 white vans today. So card coming through, we've got yes, and then we've got a no. So what it means is, pay attention to the sign. So I do feel he saw your post, yes, because it was a sign. Your positive thoughts are manifesting it. So obviously it may have been something positive you shared, or something that made him feel you in a positive way, or it brought positive thoughts about you up, and you've got something isn't right, heed the warning. So there's a no there. So again, I feel this no is about you knowing that it's protection, you're being protected until he's free and all of that. The post was about me almost getting killed. I'm not surprised you got the rainbow there then, because the rainbow was about protection, because you almost got killed, but you didn't. You weren't. Okay, wherever that card went, where was the rainbow? Was it in this deck? The rainbow that I've just seen, wherever that rainbow was, wherever that card was, I've just had a rainbow in anyway. That's about rainbow protection. So it's clearly about protection. Is it in this deck? Is it in this deck? Oh, I don't know, wherever that rainbow was. Interesting. Where did that rainbow go? Oh, there. There. So it's about protection. Okay, you were being protected at this time. So there, you know you were. You were protected during that time. I hope that helps. It's very powerful. It's happened to me. You know, I don't know if I spoke about it in today's message where I said I was nearly raped, okay? What happened to me once was, I think I've shared this before, but when my dad died, okay, and it was years ago, it was in 2000, so I was obviously younger then, and I was drinking and I was running a pub at the time. And when my dad died, I was living in Nantwich, which is away from where I lived in Stoke, and I had to go back to Stoke, okay, for the funeral and everything else that was going on. And what I did was, when I went back to the pub, I took some of my belongings back to the pub. So I was already living in the pub, but I took some more belongings. And I was so upset and everything, I was crying and whatever, and got no makeup on. I got my hair in pigtails. And it was when me and my twin went into our first separation as well, back in 2000, our first big separation. We had 11 years separation that time. And it was all a bit crazy. So I was in a state. And my sister's husband actually hired this van company to take me back with all this stuff. And I'll never forget it, okay? Because, you know, the angels saved me. They really did. Because I was wedged between 2 men. I was sitting in this van between 2 men. There was me and then 2 men either side. And I got pigtails in, no makeup on, and all my belongings in. They were driving me from Stoke to Nantwich. And at the time, I didn't really know how to get where I was going, and because I don't drive. And anyway, they started acting about a bit shifty on the way, and they were kind of questioning me. And they were saying things to me like, how old are you then? And I was telling them how old I was in my 20s. And they were like, no way you're in your 20s. You're only about 17. because obviously I've got pigtails and I was got no makeup on. I was like, yeah, I am, my dad's just died. And they were being really weird, okay? And they pulled up, and I'll never forget it. So it makes my skin crawl when I think about it now, because I was so close to being abused or something was going to happen, and the angels saved me. They pulled over. These are men who, obviously they do this for a living, okay? They pulled over in like this field area, and they were like, we're lost, we don't know where we are. And I was like, what do you mean you're lost? And they were pretending to look at this map and acting all shifty. And they were like, I don't know where we are. We don't know where. Do you know it? And they were like saying, do you know where? We're going to have to get out of this van. We're going to have to try and work out where we are. So I had literally like no battery on my phone. My phone had got like 5% battery. And I pretended to ring my friend Emma up, who worked at the pub. And, you know, I was pretending to do it because I got no battery. And I was pretending to talk to her. And how I got out of that, I don't know. Okay, because at the time I wasn't really connecting with the angels the way I am now, but I was praying for help. And somehow we got going again, and we got back to the van. Okay, we got back to the van. We got back to Nantwich where I was going, and we got there, and I walked into that pub and I cried my eyes out because I knew, I was like, something really nasty could have happened to me then. But that's the power of prayer. So we all get protected in so many ways. And I've had many times where I've been protected in other ways, but that's the story that I was kind of talking about in that reading this morning. But yeah, that happened to me. And these nasty men were, you know, what they were trying to do to what they thought was a 17-year-old girl. So that's not very nice at all, is it? Okay, and we reported them and everything. So, you know, we wouldn't be using them again. I mean, this was back in 2000, but hopefully it didn't happen to anyone else. It shows how people take advantage of people when they're going through something. So your angels will always save you when you ask, okay? So we've got Sophia E, thank you for the donation. Feeling strong pull, physical and mental, is he? Okay, is he feeling a physical and mental pull to you? Is he feeling a physical and mental pull? Okay, daydream, silence and determination. So yes, he's feeling determined because of that pull. He's also dreaming about you a lot, and the silence is helping. What he's saying right now to you is this. He's saying, I'm sorry for my silence. Okay, I just needed a break, and now I don't know how to reach out to you again because I'm afraid that you won't let me back in. But I will clear a path to you. I will cast aside all that stands between us. We will be together. So what I feel you're feeling is this determination to come back. Because what he's dreaming about is, he said, I wish we could stay in bed and snuggle all day. Your body would fit perfectly against mine. So there's a very intense, sensual, sexy pull between the two of you as well. So he is feeling it the same way that you are. Okay, what else do you need to know about this? Taking off the mask, finally ready. So he's going to come in when he's finally ready to be authentic and tell you how he feels. So what are you connecting with this authentic pull? Says there is a deeper meaning. That's why you're feeling this energy. And the dragonfly is the change that's ahead. So big change coming in that you can sense and feel. I hope that helps, okay? We got Ashweeni, thank you for the donation. Hope you're feeling better today. 3D message from him. Okay, what's the message from him today for you? What's the message from him? Look at this, coming home, forever, connection. He's saying, yes, I feel the connection the way you feel it, and I am coming home forever. So what he's saying is when he comes to you, it's going to be forever. And that's also showing you how he feels. You know, yesterday you were in pain, wobbling around, and he wasn't perhaps giving you the message you wanted to hear. But because you've calmed your energy down today, you're saying, look, I am coming home, and when I do, it's going to be forever. He's saying, we will be together soon, together always. I'm coming home to you where I belong. I'll never give up on us now I know who you are and what you mean to me. This love is forever. I want to be connected with you in every way, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and definitely intimately. So that should answer your question. Because wanting to be with someone in every way means they want to be with you in every way. So please don't donate again and say, oh, does he want me in this way or that way? Because he's answering your question. He's saying, I want to be connected with you in every way, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and definitely intimately. And he's coming home forever. I hope that helps, okay? Stella, thank you for gifting a membership there to Cece, honey. I'm sure she'll really appreciate that. We got SS, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, what's coming up for me in my DM? What action is he going to take, and what's the guidance for union? jumping out. He's saying to you, this love is a mystery to me, like nothing I've ever known before. So he's trying to work out what the love is right now. He's trying to understand the connection. He said, I can't name it, but I know it's soul level special. So again, what he's saying is, I'm not quite sure what this love is or what the label of it is, but I do feel it like you feel it. So you may not be able to say, oh, this is twin flame, or you're my divine feminine, I'm divine masculine, but he certainly does feel the love and the power of it. So he's trying to understand it. Okay? What is meant to be will always find its way, and that's what you're being reminded. And guess what? There's another white van here. I'm not even joking. Look at this. I'm going to show you. Can you see it there, white van, Luke? It's just coming into white. Luke, white vans. I had to show you in case you just think I'm saying there's white vans. They're everywhere today. Okay, and I had a message for someone with a white van earlier. So what is meant to be will always find its way. Okay, that's what you need to know. And also silence is helping right now. So what's coming up, it may be more silence, but that's what's needed to find the way forward. I feel your masculine right now is trying to understand what the journey is, trying to recognise what it is. So maybe researching soul love, and then the twin flame journey pops up. And you may also be experiencing ascension symptoms, especially moving towards the new moon. So let go. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Jasmine, thank you for being a member, honey. Alice, hope you're well. Constantly thinking about Jack. It feels like this connection is getting stronger. Is Jack feeling this too? He's saying to you, I'm thinking about you. So he's definitely thinking about you, saying, I will miss you. I'm curious to know what you've been doing. I'm going to reach out to you soon. I'm just feeling trapped by my physical world. Everyone wants something from me, and all I want is you. So he's getting ready to send you a message, and that may be what you're picking up on. Because what he wants to do is come forward to you. He wants to release his situation. He's feeling trapped in his situation. He said, everyone wants something from me. All I want is you. And I'm thinking about you. So he wants you. He's thinking about reaching out to you. He's thinking about being around you. He wants to know what you're doing. He wants you. And everything else is a stress to him. Okay, so what else is going on? You are the most important thing in his life. That's what you need to know. He wants you to know that you're important to me. You're the most important thing to me. God never closes a door without opening a window. So in other words, God is creating a way, and the separation will end. The physical separation, or they're not opening up physically, or whatever's happening that you want to end, you want things to change, that will end. Okay? So there's going to be a big shift here. So what else do you need to know? Card flying out is your love has deep roots and it will prevail. So the love will prevail because it's got deep roots. So the way he feels for you is deep and it's rooted and he's not going anywhere. I hope that helps, okay? Stella, thank you for the donation. Message related to my health, please. So what's the message coming up for your health? What's the message coming up for your health? Okay, we've got a new time of life. So you're going through a transition right now, a new time of your life. So trust what you feel. Now, again, this could be about ascension symptoms. So when you're in a new time of your life, you're going through physical ascension, you're going to experience physical things. So trust what you feel. So in other words, you know your body better than anybody else. So if you're going through something, if you think, I'm sure this is ascension, trust in that. If you feel you need to see a doctor, trust in that. Do what you feel is right. A new time of life can also be things like going through certain things. Like, for example, when we go through menopause, it's a new time of our life. Perimenopause, that kind of thing. So you're going through something new, so you have to trust what you feel. Yeah, you know your body better than anyone, so you must trust in that. That's a treatment. So the answer is, whatever you're going through physically, it's a new time in your life, so you must trust in what you feel. And the treatment is to do what you feel, because your body, you know your body better than anyone. Better than any doctor, any thing on the internet you read, anything anyone says to you. So you must trust in that. So really it's about you honouring yourself, doing what you feel is right for you. Okay, trust in your body, okay? Let me also bring you a message in from this deck as well. I know white vans, I've seen loads of them. That's why I've just shown one. So for you as well with health, we've got consult a nutritionist. So you may be changing your diet. Now this doesn't mean you have to actually ring up a dietitian. It means call on Archangel Raphael, because he will help you to eat better. He'll guide you what to do. He'll guide you. So Raphael is going to help you to eat better and to guide you to foods and beverages that not only taste good, but are fulfilling and support your ideal health and weight. So that's what you need to do. You know, like recently I was guided to have more fruit, but I don't really like eating fruit. So I bought a NutriBullet and I've been having milkshakes because I don't really like smoothies either, to be honest. But I do like milkshakes. I'm a bit of a milk fiend. So I just put strawberries in the blender with some milk or banana with some milk and I'll eat that, have that no problem. So do what's right for you. I hope that helps, okay? No, Jacqueline, ask your question. Readings are for whoever. It's just if people are using the milestones or donating, it's an energy exchange, so he gets prioritised. But obviously I can answer anyone. So I'm just pulling out of the chat. So Jacqueline says, did Corey steal my dog? Okay, did Corey steal your dog? What do you need to know? Did Corey steal your dog? Did Corey steal your dog? We've got, it's blocked and hidden. You're not meant to know the answer to that. You got you got a block card and a hidden card. The message is you're meant to proceed without knowing. You are on a new level now and I've outgrown it. So what this means is you're outgrowing something. Maybe you've outgrown this person and they could be holding a grudge or a block there. So they may be blocking you from seeing the answer for that reason. There may be a forgiveness coming in here. Let's see if I can get some more clarifiers. Not what I expected to come out of that deck there. We've got, is Corey like an ex or somebody you've had a disagreement with or someone who may be harbouring some kind of judgment or like bad feeling or resentment towards you about? Because I feel that it's like something has been hidden from you here. Now, obviously, he could be hiding the dog. So again, you've got hidden. So he could be hiding the dog for you and that could create a block because you don't know where the dog is or what's going on. So this could well mean, yes, he has got it. Okay, but I feel there's some kind of malicious reason here. Okay, it's like there's a painful reason here. So, because I've got judgment in reverse, 6 of Wands in reverse, and the Hermit in reverse. So I feel that this will come out. I think he killed my dog. I don't necessarily feel he's killed it. Okay, maybe just be hiding it. Is this like an ex of yours? Or someone you've had some kind of problem with or beef with or disagreement with? That's what I'm connecting with. And it's like this person is punishing you in some way. But remember, you know, the dog it's not the dog's fault, is it? That would be awful if he'd done that. And I'm not really picking up on that either. I feel that the dog could come back in some way. Okay? But I feel like this person perhaps saw you as a soulmate in some way. And there's pain there around this. They've got pain and they're taking their pain out on you in some way. But it's hidden and blocked. So there's definitely, I do feel that perhaps he's hidden the dog and blocked you from having access to the dog. I'm not necessarily feeling he's killed the dog. I don't really feel that. I mean, someone gets, yeah, it come out again, same card. It's like you've moved beyond this person. You're on a new level now. You've outgrown this person. A disagreement with Corey, I think he did it. Yeah, that's what I'm connecting with. It's like, you know, you're on a new level. It's like you've outgrown Corey and he hadn't outgrown you. And it feels like he's punishing you for this. But I don't feel he's killed the dog. But I feel he may well have the dog. He may well be hiding the dog. But it's not coming out as a yes or a no. Because it's something that's still being revealed. So I can't give you an answer that isn't coming up. Okay, but I don't feel he's killed your dog. I don't feel he would do that, okay? Maybe you do feel he'd do that. Let me just see if I can get another card around this. What else do you need to know? Yeah, he's acting crazy. He wasn't thinking when he did whatever he did. Now, that doesn't justify his behaviour. It's just making you see it from a high point of view. So I feel he wasn't thinking. You know, this Page of Swords, Spears in this deck, he's jumping around. He's crazy. He's got no direction. Doesn't know what he's doing. So he's acted hastily over something and he regrets it. But I don't feel he's killed your dog. So your dog may turn up and that may be why it's hidden from you right now, as in you can't see what the answer is. Because I feel if you call an Archangel Shamuel, he is the angel, the finding angel, to help the dog to come back to you or for the answer to be revealed. I hope that helps, okay? That's the message. Keep it clean, please, in the chat. Okay. We've got Marsh, thank you for the donation. Hi Les, please a channeled message from my divine counterpart, ancestors of the Most High, guidance for me. In this silent phase, can I ask about EJP? I need clarity, truth and direction. So is EJP your divine masculine? Is EJP your counterpart, okay? Or is that someone else? Okay, I think that's your counterpart. So what's the message from your counterpart right now? So your counterpart is saying, I want to be honest with you. I hope you can forgive me. Okay, so I feel like he's saying he wants to be honest, and it feels like that whatever's happened between you, he wants forgiveness. Or there's forgiveness coming in some way. Because, and he's saying to you as well, he's saying, nothing you do or say will ever make me stop loving you. So there may have been mutual things said on both parts, or mutual things thought. And I feel this is about mutual forgiveness. So he's saying, have no fear of making mistakes, I'll always forgive you. So it's like what your counterpart needs you to know, what the higher guidance is, that whatever mistakes are made on this journey, there is always a healing, because you're always guided back together, and mistakes are lessons anyway, that lead to blessings in the end. And he's saying, I love that we can be honest with each other and share things that no one else knows. You have my secrets as well as my heart. So you hold all these secrets, you have his heart, and you can be honest and open with each other and share things that no one else can. And that's also something powerful. So that's letting you know this love is different than anything he's ever experienced before, anything you've ever experienced before. But he also wants to be honest with you, and he hopes you can forgive him for the past. So there is something that's been healed here. Give me a big block there that's maybe caused a block. What else is going on? What else is going on? Flying out there. So the message is your journey is in divine timing. So what your guides want you to know is you can't rush this forward or force this forward. It's in divine time. You have to have faith in the timing of things. And also you are a light worker. So you have the power to connect with your guides, your angels, to work your light your way. You know, your light is amazing to your person as well. So your person is very drawn to your light. What else is going on with them? What else is going on with them? Debt, sorting out finances. So they could have financial problems right now. They could be in debt, or they could have a karmic debt, or there could be a karmic cycle that needs to be released and healed first. For you, connect with your intuition, because you're very psychic, very intuitive. So you'll be receiving messages through the higher realms, through your intuition, but also you are communicating telepathically with this person too. And you may see wolves, and the full moon may have brought this up as well, where you felt more emotional, or you've had more psychic insight or understanding. So I definitely feel that you are communicating through telepathy as well. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? We've got all paths lead home, so choose the path of peace. Okay, so you're definitely on the right path to each other, even if there's crossroads, or you feel like you're in different places or different timings or whatever's going on between the two of you, you're being brought back together. So all paths lead home. So the angels want you to choose the path of peace right now. Okay, what else is going on? Okay, we've got reveal. Things are going to be revealed. It says express the real you. So I feel like your person wants to be honest with you, wants to reveal their true self to you. You're being guided to be your true self. As long as you're operating in authenticity and being the real you, they will be the real them. So I feel in time they're going to open up the way that you want them to. Yeah, we've got telepathy and 1111. So you may even see 1111 on the clock as a sign that you are communicating through telepathy, that you are one, that you are connected, and that your person is reflecting on you as much as you're reflecting on them. So I definitely feel there's lots of higher realm activity going on where you're connecting in the other realms more than the 3D realm right now. So what do you need to know about the physical world? Yeah, there's going to be a completion. So you're going to come together. I always see the world in this card like a celebration. So there's going to be a celebration or an event where you're able to spend time together. So this could be like a serendipitous event. Could be an online event or an in-person event. But I feel this is more like a party or something you attend where you're both there. Or you're both brought together in some powerful way. And the universe is creating the way for that to happen. So you could get some invitations, social invitations, and there's a completion phase. It's like something is coming back around. And a bird just got my attention flying around there. So birds may get your attention because birds are messengers. So you could see a crow, or you could see some other bird that speaks to you. What's the 1111 message about? What's the 1111 message? Yeah, what kind of energy you're holding on to, so you may need to release. Your twin absorbs what you feel, so raise your vibration today. So the angels are also asking you to raise your vibration, to focus on peace, to operate in your highest timeline as well, because that will also create change within the both of you. And have confidence in who you are. This card's moving on top of the deck. So you may see a peacock. A peacock is very confident and strong. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do Ashweeni says, can I get a message for my friend S from her DM? So what does your friend's masculine want to say? I'm finding the power to be free. So your person may need to free themselves up from something, and they're finding the power to do that. So the power to be free, to pursue you, to move forward with you. And when your masculine is with you, they feel free, they feel authentic, like anything is possible. And he said, I'm so proud of the way you are. You're in charge of your own life, and I admire that. You help me find the power in me to be the person I can be. So I feel your person is very inspired by you, the way you are. So you may be in your own freedom. You may be operating in your higher self right now. And that's very inspiring to them. We've also got vacation and a date. So there may be a specific date coming up where they are on holiday, or there could be a holiday date coming up that's important to the connection, or they may be contacting you around this time. So if there is a specific date coming up, like a holiday date, so I mean like for example, our next holiday date here in the UK is Halloween. I mean, it's not a holiday like we have time off and things like that, but it's where people say, oh, it's a holiday, people celebrate it, or a bank holiday, or Thanksgiving, or Christmas, that kind of thing. So I'm feeling something's going to happen around a specific date that brings in like a holiday date. And silence brings clarity. So if your person is silent right now, they are isolating for the reason of working out what to do to find freedom. I hope that helps, okay? Very powerful. Let me just check my email. Bear with me a second. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see, because I've got a busy day. I'm seeing how long I'm going to stay on for. Probably answer a few more, okay? Because my voice is going a bit too. I've been on for 2.5 hours. I'm going to be live again on Monday, okay? I may be live tomorrow. I don't think so. They'll probably be Monday. Yeah, still taking donations on it. I don't know how long I'm going to be on for, though. Have a drink. What's Ashweeni putting about vomiting? Either due to some time. Are you being ill? Are you ill right now? Are you vomiting? What's that about? Because I can tell you why. Who's vomiting? Who's vomiting? Let me know in the chat. Who's not very well today? Someone's vomiting. Well, obviously, I'd have to read all the chat to see what's going on. Just saw Ashweeni put something about vomiting. Is someone vomiting right now? Yes, Ashweeni is due to a purge. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, you've told you anyway. There you go. Then. Okay. I was just curious what it was. That's because of yesterday as well. I feel that's more purging your own fears out, really. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit like, yeah, I feared you because of what was going on yesterday. Okay, so yesterday you were obviously getting a lot of struggle, and you're releasing that today. That's what's going on, okay? So, for example, if I read you what it says on the card, you don't have to worry about it. It's your body's way of healing. But I feel it's more connected with your energy than your twins, to be honest. So immediate gut reaction to fear, rejecting what's been experienced because of fear, breathe and respond with love, not fear. Breath work will help the nausea to pass. So it's all that fear you were experiencing yesterday, and I feel you're releasing today. Okay, because, you got yourself in a tizzy yesterday. You got yourself in a bit of a wobble yesterday. And, I had to go off the live stream. That's why I ended the live stream, because the energy from you was so intense. And don't blame yourself for that. It's just our channel, but it was affecting my energy as well. So I'm not surprised that, you're behaving that way today, if that makes sense. So just let yourself breathe and calm your energy down and relax, okay? E77, thank you for the donation. A message for me, please, Liz. Felt the sacral chakra. And then I'll do little bits. A little bit, put your question in again. I've just seen you there. And put your question in again. Then I'll do after E777, okay? So a message for me, please. Felt the sacral chakra. So clearly then you're feeling all the passion and all the desire. So the first card is fly. Be free to know you are loved. So This is like, you may see flies. Maybe, you may see butterflies. There's butterflies in this card. But you may get flies flying around. You know, the other day when I was doing a live, for example, and a little fly was flying around me, I couldn't get rid of it. Sometimes that fly is giving you a message. So the message for you is right now that you're free to know you are loved. Now, I feel this also about you feeling what you're feeling. Okay, so you're obviously feeling it in the sacral chakra because you're feeling that you're loved. So in other words, you're feeling the fact that your twin is feeling very turned on by you, feeling the desire, the passion. Okay, clear your vibration. That's what you're doing. You're saying, I felt the sacral chakra, so clear your sacral chakra. And the FOMO is like fear of missing out. You're not going to miss out on anything. So I feel you're being guided right now to cleanse your sacral chakra. Okay, fly for me a karmic end. Okay, so you know what it means for yourself there then. So what your masculine say, yeah, I'm not surprised this has come out. This one I'm connecting with. I have done things to myself, thinking of you many times. Okay, that's what's coming through, okay? Stop and process. So when things are up in the air, just stop, process, breathe, relax your energy down. He's going to lie awake in bed wishing you could touch me. So he's turned on, he's thinking about you. And he's done things to himself thinking about you. And you're picking up on that energy. So you're feeling this karmic interference. So let's see what that is then. So what's the karmic interference? Spirit baby, helping the divine masculine. There's someone helping the masculine here from the other side. Now, it could be a spirit baby. So I don't know if you and your masculine have thought about having kids. Okay, because this could be a spirit baby that's coming down, connected with the both of you. There isn't here yet, that's helping the masculine. Or it could be that there's children involved, helping the masculine make the right decision. Okay, but this is a spirit baby. So this could be someone on the other side guiding. Okay, I think that's a really pretty card, don't you? In this crazy deck that we've got here. This is a bit of a crazy deck. I need to get some more decks by Fire Witch Tarot, actually. But someone is helping the masculine. So the masculine has been assisted from the other side. Okay, let me just bring another message in. So what's his dark struggle? What's his dark struggle? I want kids with you. There it is. Kids. Something to do with kids here with you. Okay, it doesn't matter about the body clock, the biological clock ticking. Okay, everything, with God, all things are possible. I'm listening to music. So your twin is listening to music to kind of distract themselves from what's going on. But they're saying, I want kids with you. Okay, now this could be, if there's already kids involved, it could be sorting things out with kids to bring all kids together. Okay, but I feel there could be a spirit baby up there. Okay, so you could have a kid coming in when you're together. Interesting. Hope that helps, okay? We're going to do little bits. There's a message for me. I think any messages for me? What's the message for little bit? First of all, don't self-sabotage, be brave. So again, this may be what your twin is doing. Your person right now may be finding the strength to be brave so they don't self-sabotage things. Because when we self-sabotage, it's because we're afraid of being hurt and we get in our own way. So you could be doing that, or your twin could be doing that. So take that how it resonates with you. But courage will set you free from those habits or from doing those things. And we've all done that. Shine, make yourself seen. So all you need to do is shine your light bright. So I feel this could very well be about your twin's energy. Finding the bravery to not sabotage things between you anymore or for themselves. And what you're being guided to do is shine. To shine your light bright. And then you're seen from miles away. Because when you shine, you're seen before you enter a room. So shine your light brightly. And there's magic in you. You are blessed. So remember how blessed you are, not stressed. This is the Dark Magic Oracle by Fiona Horn. Someone just asked me a thing. Guided by Angels, what deck is this one? It's the Dark Magic deck. It's really beautiful, okay? I found it the other day. Because I went through my drawers again last night, got some new decks out for the new festive Halloween period. Something's being created with the new moon. So the full moon and the new moon are important this time because it's a cycle of change with the eclipse. So I feel the new moon coming up next Sunday, not this Sunday, next Sunday, is going to be a very fertile time. Something's going to be created. Something's going to happen. So something happening around the next new moon for you. I hope that helps, okay? Naina, thank you for the donation. Only message for me, I'm down, don't think it's him. Let me bring in an angel number for you. What's the message coming through? What's the message for you? we've got 1818. Focus on what you want rather than what you fear. So it may be fears coming up. It may be disappointment, frustration, maybe experiencing those kind of feelings. The angels, you're going through an ego death. So the angels say focus on what you want rather than what you fear. A balanced mind is required at this time. So you just may need to do some grounding, go out in nature, do some meditation, or perhaps record a reading, do something that uplifts you. And you may see 1818 as a reminder to focus on you. So maybe you're focusing on him, or you're thinking about him, or you could be overthinking. Let's get a card out of this deck for you. What do you need to know? Clear message, there we go. Yeah, FOMO, so you're in your head. FOMO, fear of missing out, but it's like what I'm connected with more than that is she's all in her head here. There's all birds flying around her head. You can't even see her head. I mean, it might be a scarecrow, but I've seen it as an actual person. It says clear your vibes. So you just need to clear your vibes today. That will help, okay? What else do you need to know? So do a cleansing, chakra cleanse, or ask the angels to cleanse you, surrender. So you may be holding on again, you may be worrying again. Time out. So just have a time out, turn your phone off, relax, breathe. In time, it's all going to come forward, which I know you know. Divine masculine power. In time, he's going to step into this power. Have faith in him. He's finding the strength to change, okay? So he's finding the strength to become his true self. So all messages again about you relaxing your energy right now, breathing, having faith. The stag, so you've got the promise of union there. He is transforming, so trust the journey, trust the process of the journey. I looked up then, there was a grey card. I don't know if that resonates with anyone. Hope is on the way, blessings are on the way. You may see yellow flowers. I hope that helps, okay? Guided by universe, thank you for the donation, honey. Collective messages. Well, let's do a collective message from the Dark Magic deck. They're giving me some fear, to release some fear. So how can you release your fears? What do you need to know? Or what's the message? So pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. Let's do a 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. What do you need to know? 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. What's number 2? Okay, what's number 3? There we go. Wouldn't be surprised if similar cards come out that we've already had, because again, this is a collective reading. So the angels repeat guidance, remember. So 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Pick your number. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So number 1, we've got step. Don't be afraid to move and change. So step by step. So I do feel there is moves happening, there is changes happening step by step. So you can't rush this. So you may have songs about step by step. You may have dreams about steps. So you could have a dream, for example, where you're climbing a ladder, or you're going upstairs, or you're going up an escalator, or going down an escalator. I'm kind of getting going up. You may see 1, 2, 3, 4, or the sequence like 1, 2, 3, or 2, 3, 4, things like that. So don't be afraid of what's ahead. Don't be afraid to move and change. So move and change could be about making a move, making a change. This could be a house move, a job change, doing something differently. Could also be a huge message your masculine is a bit afraid to make a move or change something in their life. So have faith that they will follow the light. You're the light. Shine bright. Be the sun. Shine like the sun. Okay, but I feel that the message is like take it day by day, step by step, moment by moment. So we've got a step by step there, Whitney Houston. So step by step. Number 2, we've got Sonny, to express your creative heart. So right now, if you're feeling heartbroken or you're going through some pain, channel it into your creativity. And that could mean writing, drawing, painting, journaling, expressing yourself on social media in a powerful way, poetry, music, whatever it is. Okay, so don't be afraid to feel what you're feeling and allow yourself to express it in a creative way. Because sometimes when we're feeling down, the best thing we can do is journal it down, and then we express the feelings, we feel better. So whatever you're going through is growing you, it's making you stronger and wiser. It's giving you more potential, more power. So trust in that, okay? Number 3, we've got dragonfly. So big changes coming into your life, your connection, your world. So you're seeing 555, dragonflies, butterflies. There is a deeper meaning. So whatever you're going through right now, whatever it is, there's a reason why. There's a deeper meaning to it. Okay, so you have to look beyond the surface. So if you're in pain, if something's going on, something isn't making sense, it's because there's a lesson being learned and you may not see what the lesson is at this moment. So you learn a lesson, you're going through something, you're healing yourself. So there's a deeper meaning behind whatever is happening. So try and observe it, look out from a higher place, forgive everything and rise and allow things to unfold. You just may not have all the answers yet. So have faith. I hope that helps, okay? Byron, great to see you, honey. Hi, there's any messages from Alice? How is she? And will I get the job I applied for last night? Amazing, you applied for a job. That's really good news. So what do you need to know? Card flying out is honour your authenticity. So as long as you're being your true self, then you'll get the right job. So I feel if you went into that job, if you apply for this job and you get an interview or whatever goes on and you're being you, then that will be successful. But remember this, if you don't get that job, something else will come up. Okay, so use your authentic self to be you. Be yourself, okay? So are you going to get the job you applied for? Well, first of all, the angels are saying, consider there's 2 or more options may soon present. So it's like the angels are saying to you, what I've just said, if you don't get this one, something else will come up. So it's like you've got other options. It's not like going to be just one job. So very powerful. We've got yes and we've got a block. So it says, yes, you may get it, but you may be blocked from it. So in other words, there could be something else. It says you're on a new level now and have outgrown it. A friend or spirit guide will be sent to help. So I feel as long as you have faith in what you're doing, something else could come in. So it may be a yes, but then it could get blocked in some way. So in other words, maybe you get offered the job, but then something happens to change. So you don't get the job or you don't go forward with it or something because something else comes. So I feel there's going to be 2 or more other options. They're going to present themselves. So I feel you're going to be a wanted person. Okay, you're going to be a wanted man. There's going to be other people wanting what you can do as long as you're being authentic. So what does Alice want you to know? Awake. She's saying, I've been sleepwalking through my life. In other words, she's been going through the motions. Going through the motions, doing things, eat, sleep, repeat. Which is I'd almost forgotten who I really was and what I wanted out of life. And then you woke me up. So I feel the message here is she's awake. She's aware. She's realizing things. She's starting to think, I can't just waste my life. I saw a little video last night, a little short popped up on my phone. Who was it now? Saying it. It was an actor. Who was it now? I can't think who it was anyway. I can't think. It's gone out my head. But it was someone talking about how many years we have on Earth. He says, we're lucky if we get 75 years. Most of us, some of us get past 75, some of us don't. We're lucky if we get 75 years. I mean, my dad died at 60. So we're lucky if we get 75 years. So we have to make the most of every moment because time flies. And I really sat there thinking, wow, I'm 49, I'm nearly 50 and I've got to make the most of every moment. So I feel that's something we need to remember. And I feel that's where Alice is going through these moments where she's thinking, I don't want to be wasting any more time. So what else is going on with her? Okay, trapped. She needs to find a way out of her trapped self, her fears, her insecurities, the things she's going through, these day-to-day eat, sleep, repeat motions. So she's going to free herself from something. So what I'm really feeling is it isn't the right time for her to be around you right now because I feel coming together right now would not serve the both of you because you both need to find your way out of what you're trapped in. So, for example, whatever she's dealing with, let her deal with that. You're moving out of your own trapped energy where you felt stuck in your own life and now you're looking for a job and you're starting to take control of yourself. So because you're doing that, you're finding your way out. Okay, so I feel when you focus on what you're doing, it's going to create the way forward. I can't think who shared that little short video. It was an actor, it was a male actor, I can't think, it's gone out my head. If I find it later, I'll share it, okay? But that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to do Oracle of Tenfold Blessings. I've tried so many times. So why is it showing? Don't worry, let's find your question. What's your question, honey? Because obviously you don't have to donate. It's just when people are donating, obviously I'm prioritising them. So what's your question? Put it in the chat and I'll answer you next, okay? So we're going to do... Meg, thank you for joining the angel family, honey. I'm sending you lots of love. Thank you for becoming a member. So you've got extra videos and you can watch the extended reading I shared from last night's reading as well. Let me pull you a card. So this is for Meg. So what's the message coming through for Meg? mountain, you are supported. So you may feel like there's a big mountain in the way of what you want, or you may feel you're climbing a mountain right now, you're going through something big, but the angel's saying you are supported. When you have faith, it will move a mountain in your life. So whatever you're facing right now, you will and you can overcome it with faith. I hope that helps, okay? So mountains are going to be moved out of the way for you. So I'm going to do Elma, then I want to do Oracle of Tenfold Blessings. Can't see a question for you in the chat, so I can't see. So you just need to put it in the chat for me, and then I'll do your question, okay? So Elma, thank you for the donation. Will I have feedback next week from the receiver? Okay, will you have feedback next week from the receiver? Yes, okay. 2 yeses. It says, all of this worry is over nothing. So you may be worrying about nothing right now. But obviously we always worry about something. I'm not saying what you're worried about isn't valid. Of course it is. You're worrying about it for a reason. Okay, but the angel's saying you're worrying about nothing because it's going to work out. So you can trust your intuition right now. So maybe your intuition is speaking to you. The angels say you can trust your intuition. All of this worry is over nothing. Maybe that's what your intuition is telling you. But I feel the answer is yes. Especially with 2 yeses coming out, solid yeses. I hope that helps, okay? So I was waiting for Oracle to put a question in, but I can't see a question. Can anyone see a question there? Going to do Zen Sound says, can I have a message from my DM? Communication is complicated at the moment. A lot of blaming from him. I feel he is angry what's going on. So remember, he's angry at himself, not you. Yeah, he's worried. There's worry there. You're being asked to wait right now. Okay, he's saying, I'm worried about what will happen when I follow my heart. And he's feeling frustrated with himself and pressuring himself. I don't like letting people down, but I have to choose my own happiness. So to be with you, he's got to choose himself. And that may mean causing a problem or drama where he is. And he's got to deal with that, and he's feeling frustrated about that. So he said, I know it's taken me a while, and I do know what you need, and I want to do this right. Please wait for me. So he's very frustrated about his own life and what he needs to change and do to be happy, to choose his own happiness, to choose himself, which leads to you. And that's what he's dealing with. So maybe, kind of projecting it out because he's pushing you away in a way so that he can deal with his situation. So I definitely feel he's saying, please wait for me to move forward. So he wants you to wait for him. Not that I'm not saying wait around. It's like he's saying, I am going to do what I need to do. And remember, you are a light worker. Okay, so this is very much about you working your light, doing things that make you feel lighter, focusing on service, and clear the clutter within you and around you. So get ready for him coming. Clear the clutter. So you may want to make space, you may want to donate things to charity, maybe a spring cleaning or fall cleaning, getting ready for his return when he comes in the right way. He's craving your body, your kiss. So that's another reason why he gets frustrated and angry, because he desires and wants you, and you may feel he can't act on that right now. I hope that helps, okay? I've got Chai says, hi Liz, how are you? I'm good, thank you. I feel irritated by my DM whenever I see him. My whole energy is off, something is changing, any guidance. So first of all, it's showing you that it's not the right time to be together because you're being triggered by each other. So that's when a timeout can help, okay? So what does your masculine want to say? He's saying sometimes it's easier to stay numb, to distract my mind when it keeps wandering back to I can't face my feelings yet. So maybe that's what's triggering you. He isn't facing his feelings, or he's acting indifferent or numb, or something isn't happening perhaps the way you want it to happen. So the angels say, look, lighten the load. You're carrying around a lot of stress and struggle right now. Find time to have some fun. So maybe distance yourself from your masculine entirely and just go and have some fun. Do something fun, something good for you. And that'll move things forward. Something that lightens your load, that makes you feel better. Because everything may be a little bit serious right now. I know the camera's backwards. It's YouTube. It's not me. I am intelligent enough to know what the camera's doing. So you are going to come back together. So maybe come back together in a more playful way. Where you're actually having fun or doing things that are exciting to you instead of making it all serious and stressful. And I'll show the cards however I want, thank you. That's what I'm guided to do. Shine, make yourself seen. All you have to do is shine. Shine your light brightly. That's what you're being guided to do. So shine bright. So I know the words are backwards. I'm showing the cards because there's pictures on the cards too, and people are intelligent enough to understand what the words are from what I'm physically saying, okay? So people don't need to try and tell me what to do because I think I know what I'm doing. We're going to do, let's do Earth Angel says, should I sell my home and go it alone? I'm worried about being safe. Or call an Archangel Michael. There's no need to worry. You are safe when you affirm it. I am safe. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for protecting me. Thank you for watching over me. Thank you for ensuring everything goes to plan. Thank you for ensuring that I sell my home to the right people who are going to nurture it and look after it like I did. Thank you for helping me to get the right price. Thank you for helping me to move forward the right way. Okay, so should you sell your home? I feel it's only fear that's holding you back. Okay, we've got yes, you are worthy to receive it. So you're worthy to receive whatever it is you wanted. Whether it's something new, the right price for the home you have, or whatever it is, I feel it's only fear that's in the way. So call an Archangel Michael and he will help, okay? Michael's saying, look at this, believe. You have the power and the talent to achieve your dreams, but you must believe in yourself. To believe that you are safe, that you are protected, that you'll be okay. You know, anytime we make a big change, it's bound to bring up fear. But you are safe, supported and strong. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, thanks, little bit. That means a lot. Thank you. And it's just people come on and try and tell me how to do my job. I think I know that. I mean, I can't do anything about it, you know. What YouTube reverse the cards around on a live, there's nothing I can do about it. Okay? It'd be different if my cards were the wrong way around on my videos, don't you think? But you don't need to see the writing on the cards. I mean, I'm giving you the words anyway. We're going to do... So I was waiting for a message from Oracle of Tenfold Blessings. So I don't know if... Can anyone see a question by Oracle of Tenfold? What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull you a card, I think. Because I really want to do you a card. So what's the message, please, angels, for Oracle of Tenfold Blessings? What's the message for Oracle of Tenfold Blessing? Dragonfly, there's a deeper meaning. So again, the message here is very clear. This card keeps coming out during this live today. That there is a reason why everything's happening the way it is. Okay, so Dragonfly is about changes, rapid changes, new beginnings, fresh starts coming in, ego death, dark night of the soul, changes in that way. There's a deeper meaning. So whatever you're going through right now, whatever the circumstances are, there is a reason for it. So try and observe it in a higher way. Try and look at whatever you're going through from a higher place, okay? There may be an apology coming in. So your person may be finding the strength right now to come in as a warrior to apologise to you. And that may be what you're not seeing, that there's going to be an apology. Hey, Lion of God, great to see you, honey. So your masculine is saying, I'm coming forward to tell you how I feel. I know I have what it takes to make you mine. I'm ready for a new beginning. So I feel your person's gathering the strength right now to come in with an apology. So you've got to look at it from a higher place. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation. Message from Orlando and the angels. And what's he thinking about being with me long term? Am I on the right track with my boot coaching and health products? So let's do Orlando first. So what's he thinking about you long term? Well, he thinks you're a light worker. So he's actually thinking how proud he is of what you're doing. Now, the message here is you are a light worker as well. And this has come out because you're saying, am I on the right track with your boot coaching and health products? Yes, because you're a light worker. So you're being guided to work your light in that way and regeneration. So also Orlando sees you as long-term, where you're going to give each other more energy. There's long-term prospects here because you're going to generate energy between the two of you. So it's going to be very healthy. It's going to be very powerful, you know, with a lot of passion and desire. So he does see you as someone who's going to energize him for the rest of his life, keep him on his toes, exciting. But I feel this is also a huge message that you're going through a regeneration for your light work. So I do feel you're on the right track with everything you're doing. And you're being asked to have faith in that, okay? What else is going on with Orlando? He's got romantic feelings about you. And he feels that those romantic feelings are going to go on long term. So they're not going to die out or fizzle out. He wants to go on a romantic date with you and spend real quality time with you. So he wants to romance you. He wants to treat you right. He wants to feel that way for the rest of his life. And he knows he can have that with you. So spring forward. Things are going to spring forward. Things are going to move forward. Okay, so I definitely feel this is also a sign about what's coming ahead in the new year. I hope that helps, okay? I want to do, let's do Cece. I've just seen another message. I haven't missed anyone, have I there? Actually, let's do Naya. Naya says, what's Tango thinking of me? What's his next move? Okay, what's Tango thinking of you and what's his next move? We've got cleansing. So he's going through a cleansing right now on the inside and the outside. So he's preparing, he's getting ready, he's going through a healing process to be able to make his next move. So we've got, you are so much more than your physical self. He's realising he's more than his physical self. So he's realising there's something I'm here to do. I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. And he's gone within to work this out. So he's retreating until he gets over what's bothering him. So what's bothering him is, who am I? What am I here to do? So he's going through a big change, okay? And this is holding him back right now. He said, I don't want you to see me like this, so I'm protecting myself and you. So I feel his next step has really gone within. I feel like he's in hermit mode right now, working out what to do. So let me bring in another card. So I feel he's in hermit mode. Yeah, he's working things out. He's also missing you. And he wants to apologise to you about things he's done. He's working that out too. He's also very obsessed with you and he's trying to calm that down. And he wants to come forward. He wants to come forward to you. So messages, don't reach out. Let him come to you. Let him work through what he's working through and then he will come to you. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, I thought I'd already answered your question. Or am I getting mixed up with yesterday? Did I answer your question earlier? I'm sure I did. Did I? See, I'm questioning myself now. Can I get guidance on finances? A message from Jake. I'm pretty sure I did answer your question. He's saying there's only you. I know it's time to leave behind anything stopping me from being with you. So he's saying, before I met you, I was settling for a life that no longer made me happy. It's time to leave that behind. You've shown me the way through to you. I know I'm in good hands with you. You love me and give to me all the right ways. I don't get there anywhere else. So he knows you're the one he wants. Okay, so what about finances? Actually, let me use a different deck. They're guiding me to a different deck here. What do you need to know about finances? You've got, be patient as your angels are working on this to reveal it to you, bring it to you, your life, purpose and mission. 24-24, so you may see 24-24. You may see 2s, 4s, sign of protection that the universe has got you. You may see spiders, angel wings. So the angel's saying you've got to be patient. The angels are working on this. You've asked, it needs to be given, so you have to have faith. I hope that helps, okay? Pinky B, thank you for the donation. Memories of DM was coming like pictures in front of my eyes. Why? Because you're being reminded of him, because you're being reminded you're meant to be. So why are you having all these memories? Okay, asking it will be given because you may be asking for something to happen. All paths lead back to you. You're being reminded of him because you're coming back together. You've asked for that in your energy in some way, shape or form. You may be asking for reconciliation or to come back together and it's being given to you. So what you're asking about is being given to you and it's showing you through these pictures or things are appearing to you. You're being shown that all paths lead home, that things are working out, that things are coming together. That's the reason why. I hope that helps, okay? I think I'm going to go, I'm just checking my emails because I've got other things to do as well today. So I'm just making sure, you know, how long I can stay on for. So I'm going to do a couple more. So we're going to do my little Eunice says, hello Liz, please could you help me with whether F sees me as a friend only or something more? So how does F see you? Straight out. Returning. So really what F sees is speed. I do feel something's happening quickly around this connection. I feel that he feels like he could have everything with you. Okay, so when he looks at you, when he connects with you, he feels like I could have the whole package with you. So he sees you as the whole package, but then fear gets in the way. Okay, and this could be fear about messing the friendship up or you not feeling the same way or causing a problem. Because then I get so close to having it all with you. And then fear steps in, I pull away, I'm sorry. It hurts to stay away, I'll return. So I definitely feel that this person sees you as everything and sees a whole package with you, but they're afraid of making that move in case they mess something up. So fear stops them. So yeah, he definitely wants to come forward. The thing is with this king here, the king should not be giving milk to this fairy or cream to this fairy, and he does it anyway. Okay, so it's like he's saying, I want to give to you. I'm just a little bit afraid that it's not the right thing to do because you may not want it, or you may not want me, or there's insecurity holding him back, but he can't stay away. Okay, so I definitely feel he feels you're out of his league in some way, or you could do better. So I feel like he feels like he doesn't deserve you. There's insecurity there. So he may not actually know how you feel. Okay, so he may not know how you feel. He may think, oh, you won't feel that way for me, or you don't want me that way, and that's holding him back. He feels like you're out of his league, like you're on the pedestal. He's like, whoa, you won't want me, and that's holding him back. But he sees you as the whole package. So I do feel there's something's going to happen soon. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. Love messages from my DM. So what's going on with your DM? Emotions are running high when he's lying awake at night. When he's awake, when he's aware, his emotions are on high. So I do feel he's thinking about you a lot when he's awake, and he's aching for you as well. So when he's awake, that means in his day-to-day hours, he is aching for you. He's in his emotions about you, and he's thinking about you. He is aware of what he's feeling. So this is like his physical world. He's aware in his physical world. He's saying, I've got an ache in my chest because I want you so bad. You make me feel alive. And he also aches for you in other places. So it's very sexy card as well. He's not used to feeling these emotions, and they make him anxious and confused as well as excited and alive. I'm learning to trust them and what they're telling me. And he's saying, I've been sleepwalking through my life. I'd almost forgotten who I really was and what I wanted out of life, but you woke me up. So he's saying, you woke me up to all these emotions. So he's feeling very emotional about you. He's feeling very turned on by you today. He's awake and aware of all these things. And he's saying, I'm understanding now what the higher realms are. And he's receiving messages through music. So he's communicating with you through music, sending messages to you through music, and he's understanding the higher realms through music. So he may be receiving messages through music about angels and the higher power and all kinds of things. So I want to bring up, the devil. So it says the ego is getting in the way. Everything we do comes from love or fear. Fear is trying to control him, bringing in anxiety and panic. Obsessive thoughts are taking over. So breathe yourself back into the now and affirm you are safe. Fear can only control you if you let it. So you may be feeling his fears, his anxiety, his stress. So you're being guided to breathe yourself back into the now. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going to go off in a moment. I've been on for 3 hours. So I'm going to be live again on Monday. Thanks, Chai. That means a lot, honey. Yeah, I'm going to go off now. So I feel like I've been on for long enough, 3 hours. What I'm going to do actually is just pull a random message for everyone watching out of my buckets. What do we need to know for you here? So we've got the text message. So some of you may receive a text message, and that could be connected with a fire sign. Okay, or this could be a flirty, fiery message coming in. So it could be an exciting message like a flirt coming in or something passionate. It could also happen when you're feeling fired up. So you may feel turned on. You may feel something's coming when a message is on the way. But I feel something is shifting here to bring in communication. And I feel it's going to be passionate communication, fiery communication, which can also be emotional, unexpected, like something's coming soon. I hope that helps, okay? If you haven't received a message, don't worry, just click anywhere during the replay and you receive an answer you need to know, and I'll see you back again on Monday. So have a wonderful day, have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon.